There we go. Now we are.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. We've been talking to ourselves here for a few minutes, but I want to welcome everybody in. I've got Linda Howe was here earlier. Of course, Miss Tarsha with Triple Threats here. We have Devil Dog here, and we have Devil Dog's keeper, Miss Jamie here, and Dee's Crafting Corner, and White Shoulders Farmstead so far. And I'm looking to see if anybody else has come in. All right, if you type in Hillbilly, you should be able to put your link on the scroll box there in the comments. I'm going to add Miss Tarsha to the screen.
Hey, Tarsha.
Hey, Tarsha.
Hey, Eddie. Hey, Miss Susan.
We had a little difficulty. We forgot to hit the button.
I didn't forget to hit the button. I forgot to look up to see if it was red and live over there until I seen your private chat.
I'm so glad everybody's here. We're going to work out some bugs on this live stream. Y'all stick around. We're going to talk about a few things too. And I'm real excited because I have hit 18,000 views.
That's awesome.
And I have 1,000 watch hours logged. And I'm at 460 subscribers this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited about that, unless YouTube decides to take a few away again. It's been bouncing back and forth, but, we all go through that.
Exactly.
You do know that the comments over here in StreamYard, you can highlight them and unhighlight them?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I'll go over here. I hit the little plus sign?
Yep.
Okay. There it is.
And then in order to make it go away, you can click on somebody else's comment or click on that comment again.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's see if anybody else has come in. I don't see anybody else. We do have Devil Dog's channel up, and my babies are acting out, y'all. My little girl dog is mouthy.
Feisty.
Yes, she is. She's over guarding the food bowl right now. She don't want Roscoe getting any food.
Is she a Jack Russell as well?
She's a Jack Weenie. She's got the best of both worlds. What can I tell you? We got Canadian fishing musician in here. I think you're new here.
What's up, Rich?
Thank you for coming.
Musician. Beautiful music he makes.
I'll have to check out your channel a little later. If you drop the word Hillbilly into the chat box down there, it will pull up your link and everybody can go check out your page.
And it is working. The Nightbot.
Good old Nightbot.
Did we put the weather command in there?
Yes, we did. You can type in weather and your weather report will come up.
Right. I need to set up different features.
Yeah, we need some new features, don't we, already?
Right. Do you use
You're at work baking like a tomato. Okay.
What, Tarsha?
Do you use the same link that you had sent me before when you was doing the testing?
Yeah, I'll go with you. Go with it after this or whatever, Tarsha. I hope you set up a weather command. It'll take 2 seconds. We're just going into the customs and then adding another command.
Hey, White Farms Homestead's got their link up. Yay.
Yay,
Hey,
Tiffany's here.
Hey, Tiff.
Hey, I'm so glad you came, Mud Mascara.
Oshawa. Hey, that's kind of a cool name to say, Rich. Oshawa.
Oshawa. Yeah.
That's like one of those fun names to say.
Type Hillbilly, Tiffany.
Yep, type Hillbilly in the chat box and see what happens.
Steven! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of you. I'm looking at my pop-out chat instead of the StreamYard chat, and I see them first when they come up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shut up now.
You don't have to shut up.
Out mine. I guess did I spell it wrong?
No, I set it up for where it only drops my link, Tarsha.
Okay.
Where'd you type it at?
I'm finna,
You type it in the wrong chat. Did you type? No, it worked. Let's see. It would work there too, and we can't type there.
hey, Steven.
Oh, am I in the?
Well, y'all, I've already mentioned it before, but we have 18,000 views as of today, 1,000 watch hours, and 460 subscribers. So I'm well on my way to getting to where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it may be 2,000 subscribers before I reach my watch hours. We got to work on that.
Thank you, Jamie. Let's see.
Something's wrong. I don't even see Tarsha typing.
I thought it's sitting in the. It's still sitting in the.
It's still sitting there. She hasn't hit the enter button yet.
Right. I do that quite a bit.
Hey, Steven, how you doing today, buddy? Or, yeah, that's Mr. Boots and Bounty.
I'm so excited that y'all dropped in. We're going to get this live figured out, y'all. So tell me some of the things that's going on in your area and comments we can talk about.
Like me and my neighbor was talking this morning about before I went walking, and his garden last year was just fabulous. This year it was a complete failure.
Yeah, my garden is struggling too.
And he said his is due to getting compost from the local compost place, and it had all type of garbage in it, and weed seeds.
That doesn't surprise me. You know, we have all raised beds, and we had to go buy all the material that was going to go into it. And we just had very bad luck this year. Well, of course, our chickens were roaming free. That didn't help any. But even after we got that problem taken care of, the plants struggled to survive. I got zucchini out there that is about that tall, and it's been like this the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, hasn't done anything. It's just sitting there. I refuse to pull it up. I'm hoping that once the cooler temps come in, it'll just decide to shoot off. But I did get 3 of my opos off today and yesterday, and they're between 26 and 28 inches long. Y'all will see a video. I've got an upcoming video talking about the oppo plant, and that's something that is an exotic vegetable, and you'll find it very interesting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on doing a stir fry with it.
And how do you spell it?
O-P-O, oppo.
Opa, O-P-O.
Oppo.
Oppo.
Oh, I'm really po.
Yeah, it's also called snake gourd. Boots and Bounty, you're in Memphis? Oh, my Lord. I'm from Memphis.
You didn't hear my joke, did you, Susan? Tarsha heard it.
No, I didn't.
With the Oppo. Yeah.
I am Poe. Mr. Boots and Bounty, I am too. My dad used to call himself Grandpa. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, my garden has not done well. Last year we struggled with it. We did finally get it growing, but it was like August when it started coming in. I've got one little bitty tiny tomato. It's not even an inch in length, and it's coming off my giant tomatoes, my beefsteaks. And that's all I've gotten off my tomatoes. I've got blooms galore, but no tomatoes.
Yeah, that's like I have just started my first growing anything this year. And it's like just like porch plants, tomatoes, peppers, watermelons, and the heat this year is really watermelon, cantaloupe, couple different kind of peppers and a couple different kinds of tomatoes and beans. And some of the stuff just didn't survive, not because anything that I did. It's because the heat and the sun and it being dry so long. Even though I've watered it and stuff, that heat just beat it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, because I got like 2 little tomatoes out of like 4 tomato plants, and they're both on the same one. And now my peppers, my jalapenos and my shishito peppers, they were doing great and everything. But it's just, I mean, I guess it likes the heat, but it was just the tomatoes and everything else. It was killer on it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know.
We we got about 20 tomato plants out there, give or take. And I mean, 1 tomato out of 20 tomato plants is just pitiful. But I do have some blooms on my Amish pop pumpkins out there, y'all. I was real excited about that. I was hoping something would come up.
What is tromboncinos? Is it like...
I've seen it, but I can't remember what it is.
Steven, what is a tromboncino? Is it related to the bugler? The bugle?
And Miss Shannon said her garden is sad.
Yeah, I'm just my chat is not moving at all.
Okay, let's do this real quick. You got YouTube open, Susan?
On my cell phone, I don't have it open on
Okay.
my...
Well, you can, I mean, that's the... If you're scrolling on chat on your cell phone, you can read it there. But see, on your laptop, go ahead and open up another tab.
Okay.
And go to your live right here. Go to YouTube, go to your live, or your home, and go to your live. Now, as soon as you go there, you're going to have to mute the sound, because we'll get an echo a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, it's a squash. Okay. Not a problem, Tiffany.
My computer is slow, y'all.
It's pest-resistant squash that doubles as summer or winter squash if left on the vine.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I need some of those seeds. Digging for Health, welcome.
Hey, Andrea.
Digging for Health, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Everybody remember to hit the little thumbie uppy thingy.
I got Warm Strong Adventures just came in too. Also, welcome.
Warm Strong Adventures. Hello.
I appreciate you coming in, Warm Strong.
Yeah,
Man, some people... Go ahead, Tarsha.
I was going to tell them to type hillbilly.
Oh, some people like to have their tongue twisters as names, you know. Retro, what's up, buddy? I appreciate you coming in, Retro.
Hey, Retro.
Yeah, now I will take. Yeah, Retro Arcade Music, man. He has a great channel, and if you're like doing something, he plays retro games. Like you remember Pac-Man, Frogger, Galaga, any of the old kind of games and stuff. He plays those on his channel, and as he's playing, when he's streaming, he plays awesome music too. So if you like the retro games, you can watch it and stuff. And even if you not a particular fan of the gaming, if you're out working or whatever and you have an earbud in or headphones in, he plays some awesome music so you can listen while you're doing whatever. Hey, Devin, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, our new land. I'm glad you're here.
Hi, Devin.
I'm just now getting over to my channel. This thing is slow.
Not a problem.
Bare Bones Living is in the house. Hey.
Hey, Bare Bones.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to show you something here in a second. If you do want to allow, people to come up on the panel, you can post it in chat, but you can also pin it to the chat. Just like I told you, make sure you know or trust or whatever who's coming up sometimes. Isn't that not right, Tarsha?
Exactly.
Yeah, we've heard about Tarsha's experience.
I was on Tarsha's I was either watching it or on her panel one time, and somebody that wasn't very nice come in the basement, and I could just see Tarsha's face, and I'm like, uh-oh, somebody, before she even said anything, I'm like, uh-oh, somebody's down there that doing something they're not supposed to be.
Right.
Well, I thought I pinned it to the top of chat, but I don't know if I did or not.
No, it's not yet, but that's because you have to do it on the YouTube side.
Okay.
You can type it in the StreamYard side, but then you got to post it on the YouTube side. That's another reason I'm having you bring this up.
All right. Well, I'm spinning over here.
Not a problem. Just let me know when it's ready.
Okay.
Tarsha's had a couple bad experiences digging for health. I think it follows her around. I think they're wanting to push her buttons to see how far she'll really go with her training.
White Shoulders Farmstead said she was hit. They were hit by Japanese beetles pretty bad. Yeah, they were bad this year here too. And we had the squash bugs real bad this year.
Mm-hmm. The squash bugs be all over my okra, but they didn't do no damage. They just sit on them.
Yeah, the Seven Dust took care of that.
So, Steven, when are you going to... Okay, there you... okay. Are you on the other side?
Yeah, I'm on the other side, but it's
Okay.
still not put up the video yet. It's still...
No, that's fine. You see where you just posted the link?
Yes, I'm waiting for the dots to come up.
Oh, okay.
There's no dots over there.
Hey, Steven, when you gonna bring back Mr. Boots and Bounty 5 o'clock on Wednesday? Golly.
Well, it's not letting me. It's just spinning. It's not letting me do anything. I'm gonna pop back over here. Yeah, I'm thankful for everything I've gotten out of my garden too this year, which isn't much to say. Last year we had bell peppers, we had hot peppers, we had okra, we had squash and zucchini we were giving away in buckets and buckets of. This year we have absolutely nothing. Yes, bare bones technology is very tricky, especially when your computer is slow. And I don't know why it's being slow today. Any other day it would be working.
I've had that issue.
I think they're doing it on purpose, to be honest with you.
I thought my computer was tearing
Last
up.
year we had bell peppers, we had hot pepper. Oh, got sound over here now. Let me turn that off.
Yep.
It's still spinning. Okay, it's off.
Okay,
Now I see
now you
my
got
dot.
your... Good. There you go.
Now I got to find my dots. In message. Maybe that's the right one.
There you go. Now it's pinned. Steven,
Okay,
I
great.
am subbed. I am subbed to you. Poo-poo head.
I feel like a poo-poo head. I'm getting off my YouTube channel page. That spinning thing was driving me nuts.
No, that's fun. I guess you could have did that on your phone too, though.
Probably, but I didn't even think about doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
We'll have to try that the next time around. Yes, you are very fortunate to have a great harvest. Yeah, the pets are definitely getting their share of it. I know my chickens are. I think I am sub to you, Boots and Bounty, but I'll double check it.
Yeah, he was talking to me because of the... Well, there's two channels. There's Boots and Bounty, and that's with Stephen and Casey. And then he has Mr. Boots and Bounty Help Desk, which is on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock, but I think it's 4 Central Time. I don't know, is it 4? It's at 5 o'clock, but I think it's 4 Central. But then anyways, and he has several videos over there on how to do different things, run different programs, set up stuff. And on Wednesdays, he'll highlight a few channels, and if you have a question, you type a Q in there and then type your question out, and he'll answer that and everything else.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's got a real helpful channel.
I want to welcome Jerry at Harp's Homestead. He has a great channel, y'all. He's trying to rebuild. He needs some more subscribers, so y'all go over and check it out. And Jerry, type in Hillbilly.
So, Devil Dog, you remember that day we was on somebody's live, and it was a constitutional come up, and y'all said it was
Constitutional Carpenter. Yep, same guy.
Oh, okay. So
That's him right there.
Channels.
Yep.
Okay, because I just remember Carbs, but I wasn't sure about the other one.
Hey, Jacob's Triangle's in the house. Welcome, Jacob's Triangle. I forget your first name.
Jacob's Triangle.
Y'all make sure you drop the word hillbilly in the link in the comment box. And if you want to know your weather, type the word weather. Randy, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. You give me a phone number and I remember it, but I cannot remember names and faces. Well, we got all these opos coming in. I've got 2 types of lima beans planted in my garden. I was hoping to have beans everywhere. We were going to put up a fence this spring, and all that got blown out of the water when, that Kovovo came in. And we just had a mess. Hey, Tammy Bailey. We're glad you're here.
Digging for Help says, so who's the wave? I don't see names. Sometimes you come as a little spirit.
Absolutely.
I am in that picture. I'm playing hide and seek. I'm in there. I'm just real teeny tiny.
You're stealthing on us. Hey, Nightbot's working. Yay. Old folks coming in. Now that wasn't right. Oh, there we got hillbilly up. That's the word you want to put in, y'all. Oils and Wellness with Marsha. Hey, Marsha. We're glad you're here. Hi, Hillbilly Marcia.
You can't see me, Tarsha?
Not at all.
Tell her to put me up on the big screen.
You are on the big screen. Oh,
Nope. Nope. Bigify me.
bigify you.
Yeah.
Let's see if I remember how to do the bigify.
Let's find Waldo.
How do I bigify you? I hit the bigify screen.
Sometimes it'll take a second before it does it, but if not, there's the box in the top left-hand corner, my little picture down at the bottom. You can click
Right.
on that.
Oh, solo layout. Gotcha. There we are. I still don't see you.
Mm-mm.
We'll take that off there. Maybe you're down there in the corner. I don't know, Double Dog. You awful lost. Coco, you can't get it. Oh, I see you, Nathan.
see him.
Oh, you're funny. Come on, Coco. Coco's trying to come up here with me, y'all. She's probably going to shake my picture. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Here's my big girl. Nothing like dog slopper. Woo! They're getting feisty already. We found Waldo. Okay, let's talk about some prepping and preparing. We've talked about that the other day on Tarsha's live,
Mhm.
and I don't know if anybody's new in here or not, but we do definitely need to go over some of the prepping and preparing that we're doing. And one of the big things that I want to talk about is saving your seed and swapping seeds, because we don't know how long the U.S. Post Office is going to even allow that.
Wow.
So that's something that, if you want to swap seeds and get your seed banks built up, you need to be thinking about getting them seed out to other folks and getting some seed in yourselves. I know that I'm hearing rumors that we're going to have power outages coming in late fall. So you need to have some kind of secondary source for heat, at least.
Mhm.
I mean, these are, very serious times we're living in, and people just don't understand it.
Right.
I'm looking to see if anybody new's come in. I don't see any, but we do have 13 in the chat.
That's awesome.
My thumbs up over here, it's not updating. I don't know why.
Let me share you out. See if anybody.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to put it. Oh, Lord, there's a plane coming at me. That's a cool thing. I do have some videos coming out. I try to stay a week in advance on my videos. I am posting a lot of the small channel shout outs here because I'm doing the Fall Fest 22 giveaway with Gale Southern Living. So if y'all haven't joined that, you need to join that. Hey, Linda Howe, I'm glad you're back. Oh, it's showing 15. Thank you, Marcia. That's awesome. I try to keep my videos about a week out, and if 5 o'clock is when I'm releasing them, if that's not a good time for everybody, let me know down below so that I can get my videos out at a better time for everyone. Evenings is really hard for me because I want to spend my evenings with my husband. He works all day and he comes home and he's tired, so I want to spend as much quality time with him as I can.
Right.
So I try to do everything before he gets home too. But I have tomorrow I have a prophetic devotional coming out. It's very timely. I think y'all will find it very interesting, considering what we're living in. Oh, cool. Devil Dog's over there playing. And on the 12th, I'm doing two different meat appetizer. Well, I can't even talk. I'm tongue tied. Two different meat appetizer premiere. And I moved that from today to Friday so I could keep it up. And I'm going to try to do my lives once a week. So y'all let me know what day is best for you guys. And we'll work around that. And in place of one of the premieres, I think that's going to be what's going to be going forward with my channel. On August the 13th, I'm talking about the Oppo plant. We talked about it earlier. It's a squash. It's a gourd type squash, and it grows up to 36 inches in length. It will feed a family. I guarantee you that. And I'm going to be doing a lot with that Oppo because we got some planted, and we're going to have to can it or freeze it or do something with it. And I have of course, I have my weekend shorts that I do every week. And on the 15th, I am doing an update on the baby chicks. And then on the 16th, I'm doing a homemade pie crust with canned mincemeat pie filling. And I did that one today, y'all, and it's really yummy. My husband's excited that I made a pie. He has sweet tooth in the house, so he's really excited about that.
I would love to have some pie.
We're getting jokes about the Oppo again. Let's see if anybody else has come in. I'm not seeing anybody new over here. Roscoe's back up here with me, y'all. Here he is.
Roscoe.
He was our first rescue. My daughter rescued him down in Bahia, Mississippi. Some mean person threw this baby, and I mean he was a baby, out into the middle of a highway in traffic. And when he came home with us, he only weighed 4.5 pounds.
Mm.
And he's real grumpy when we pick him up. I think he's got some bruised ribs or something. Hey, Linda. I see I hadn't taken your thing down. I need to put a new comment up here. Marcia says she has a hard time doing lives. Oh, your mic and your camera will not work. Well, Devil Dog might be the one to talk to about that one. He helped me out. You love mincemeat pie, Marcia? That's wonderful.
Hey, Miss Betty.
Yeah, I thought Miss Rita was going to come over and visit with me today, but she decided to do her live today. Hey, Miss Betty. I love you, Miss Betty.
She went live earlier today.
I miss her lives because I'm so busy in the mornings. She does hers in the mornings. I have to go back and try to catch the replays on those. And I'm looking to see. Oh, you did a pop-up.
Oh, I wonder if they can hear my stuff or not.
I'm hearing something in the background.
I'm running playlist. That's probably what it is. But I got it down low.
Yeah, I don't think you can make it out. Okay. You need to go live, Randy. You don't have to do a regular live. Just show up every once in a while. It'll help your hours for sure. And you might get some new subscribers out of it. If I missed anybody in the chat, I'm sorry. My chat is moving extremely slow. My computer is lagging today.
Stephen, you got some good ears.
Yeah, he likes to lay with me, Devil Dog. He's my buddy. And it's so funny. We have little dogs now, but my last dog was a Chow Chow. He was
Hey,
a big
Gary.
black. He was a big black teddy bear. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Devil Dog, Betty's needing your help. Hey, Belt Loop. Glad you're in the house. All right, now. Don't be kissing Mama in the face in front of everybody. He had treats a while ago, so he ought to be nice and calm now. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you drop the word hillbilly into the chat box.
Gary said, "Kiss my grits, Devil Dog."
Oh, boy. We ain't going to start all that over here right now, are we? You two are like two brothers.
Yeah, that was my computer, Miss Marcia.
My hair thing is coming off.
Hello.
Wait and see. Let's see if there it is. There you go, Belt Loop. You're up. These channels are popping up. If you want to go over and subscribe to them, if you're not already subscribed, please do. I don't have the paid version of StreamYard.
Digging for help. In a long time, in a while, you haven't had grits. I love grits, but I had to slow down on eating them.
Yes, you need to do that with me, Devil Dog. Y'all, last year I couldn't tell you how many jars I canned of hot peppers and different types of hot peppers. I canned my own Tabasco. And this stuff, my husband says, "Oh my goodness, this is better than what you buy in the store." Of course it is. I made it. Y'all see that?
What is that?
That's Tabasco sauce that I made last year.
Oh. I bought some jars. They'll be here today that looks like that.
I got these at a thrift store.
For real.
I was so happy.
Another channel, she had made her own hot sauce the other day.
It's real easy to make it, but you gotta, I can't wear the rubber gloves. I'm allergic to latex and I'm allergic to the nitrile. And
oh, wow.
So I have to suffer through getting all the pepper seeds and all out. But who's talking about grits?
Yeah, grits are amazing.
I love grits myself.
Yeah.
She said with butter, salt, and pepper. Yeah, I like them that way too, but I also like them with a little bit of sugar and butter on them.
I never tried it with sugar.
Oh, they're good.
Tiffany, we got to get you on live.
Yeah, I have I have the link to the StreamYard up above. I don't think we have anybody in here that I wouldn't want on up here. So if you want to come on up, you're welcome to come up. I have no idea how long. We've been on almost an hour. Hey, Digging for Health. Who wants to come up with us? I'm looking at two different screens and pulling names.
And Jacob's Triangle said they made some hot sauce out of smoked jalapenos, but it didn't have that much heat.
I bet they were good, though.
Ooh, What happened to Butler?
We got Gary coming up. Come on. I'm pushing the button. It ain't doing nothing. There it goes.
If you put him on as an administrator, he probably threw me right back down. I'm just.
We.
Ain't nobody on there as an administrator.
Okay. Well.
Hey, we have AR Guns 1776 in the house.
Hey,
Welcome.
AR Guns 1776.
All of a sudden, my chat box decided to move.
Well, you getting busy. You blowing up. But Devil Dog made a comment like I was, following him around like a puppy dog or something. And I was saying he's the only one got dog in his name. He's daggone, he can kiss my grits. That's all I'm saying. I'm keeping it respectful and everything, but he can kiss my grits. Anyhow, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm loving this. I just got to get used to looking over here at this screen and looking at my phone and coming back and, and continuing to talk.
Yeah. Hey, Tarsha.
Hey, Gary.
How you doing, darling?
I'm doing good.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Very much so.
Bare Bones says she's going live in 15 minutes, so maybe we'll do a raid on hers or theirs. I want to say hers, but I'm thinking it's theirs.
I don't know. But I had to come up here and say hello, see how you doing. And, I'm wondering what's going on. Well, I do find myself wondering what's going on with Devil Dog since he's hiding behind that. No, I guess I can see. He's just real little right now.
Yeah, he's in the corner.
Yeah, somebody put him in the corner. Did they put that hat on him too? He
put himself in timeout.
Okay.
Over there, Devil Dog.
He ought to get him one of them caps. I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe we'll do a Hillbilly Chicken Ranch raid on Bare Bones Living when they go live. That's Miss Amanda.
How's it going, AR Guns? Sorry. Of course, say hello to all your friends, which a lot of them is my friends. As far as I can tell, all my, I know most everybody in your live, and they good people. Congratulations on having such a successful live.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying so hard to get this channel running and running smoothly and still having time to live my life while I'm doing it and having fun doing it. That's the most important thing, is having fun while I'm doing this.
Well, see, and that's the thing. I think that personally, I receive a great deal of enjoyment out of doing, talking with folks and just chewing the fat. So it can get to where, this is it's a lot of my social life anyhow.
Right.
So it's fun, with the exception of having Devil Dog mouth off every now and again.
Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles. Glad you're here.
Check out his hat.
Is that the FJB hat?
I'm not sure what FJB stands for, but
I can't tell you. Well, let's say, let's go, Brandon.
It looks like it's a poopy hat to me.
Well, you said that I needed to get me one of those pointy little hats.
Well, I was thinking more, well, never mind. I ain't going to say that. After all that, it's going to sound like I was being mean after you see. You just make the mean comments in the chat, and then you act like you the victim up here. And that's okay. You still my bud and everything. But, you make me look bad that way. I got to rethink my strategy. That's it. But I like that.
Welcome, Micro Farmer. And I got a question out here. What's up with the hashtag Hillbilly? There's no hashtag. Just type Hillbilly, Marsha.
I like that.
I
By the
like I like the poopy hat myself.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cute. Goes well with Devil Dog Court.
Coco, that's enough. She's moving my chair, y'all. Oh, they're playing again.
By the way, Tarsha, that was huge. That your 2 o'clock thing. I think it was 2 o'clock yesterday.
Oh yeah, Tuesday.
Man, you had like 100 people in there.
Yeah, at one time over 100.
That's crazy.
That's
Wow.
awesome. Well, I mean, she's so lovable, y'all. I can't lie. I love her too.
That is true. Tarsha's a lovable person.
She's got a lot of good information going on there.
Yep, she does. There's no question about that. That's not even a question.
Thank you all.
Randy, you want to type hillbilly so it'll drop your link.
Now, Tarsha, you ain't gonna forget us little folks when you get all blowed up, but you're already on your way.
Y'all coming with me.
Hey, I can get behind that. But yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I was like, whoa, that's my bud, my home skillet.
Yeah. Somebody said something about it to me yesterday, and I'm like, I was on Tarsha's first live ever. I helped her get started.
I was down there commenting away.
So if nothing else, I can say that when Tarsha's huge and has 15 million viewers, and I still have 652, I can say, hey, I was helping her when she did her first live.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know what it is, but Devil Dog keeps setting them up, and he knows I'm about to say, well, you sure you'll have that many at that point? So, I'm just playing, but it makes me sad. I can't help it. He said it's like he's throwing targets up. Just throwing targets.
No, I might only have me, my wife, and my daughter, because my son don't even come to him.
Hey, I'll still be watching you, Devil Dog. I will still be watching you. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It ain't all about you and me, though. We talk about Tarsha. Tarsha's live and her million viewer, thing going on. She got going over there. And
Cookie hidden there, buddy.
I love that hillbilly.
You the man.
Hey, Facing Reality, we're so glad you're here. Happy Wednesday to you too. Wolfie Wellness has a question for you guys that know all the SteamYard stuff. It's up on the screen.
All right, do a live on your birthday, September the 4th. See, I hope I can figure out. Mike and Kim will be nuts. I want to do it live on my birthday, September the 4th. It ain't hard to do. Heck, if Devil Dog can teach me to do it, he could probably teach anybody.
He left her a message.
I don't know. I've been on a couple of folks' first lives too. Not as many, I don't think, as Devil Dog. I was on Tarsha's first live, and apparently on yours too. So,
yes.
And I was on my first live, and a few other folks, I reckon. So,
I
hope you were on your.
I love you guys. You just don't know.
Gary has an issue with that. He'll start a live and then drop himself off in the basement and saying, "Well, I was just trying to let other people get up." I'm like, "It's your live, Gary. You stay up there."
Just one time I did that because we had a whole bunch of folks was wanting to get. We ended up with, I think, 10 folks in there.
Yes, digging for health, he did.
Well, I was in my first live. That's another first.
Thank you for coming, Bare Bones Living, and thank you for coming, Heather of the Mountains. We're glad you're here.
Hey, Heather. Andrea, I saw your comment where you said that you had asked for some grits and you asked for one grit.
Somebody asked for one grit.
I used to have a customer who would ask for stuffed lentils. You know what a lentil is? It's a little bitty tiny bean. He wanted them stuffed.
I don't see how that's possible. But
Oh boy.
I tell you what I do like doing though, taking it, it just make and one thing pops, a synapse pops or something in my head, and it makes me think about something. Talk about stuffing something makes me imagine stuffing a jalapeno with some of that cream cheese and cheddar, and then wrap that bad boy in a chicken thigh, a boneless chicken thigh, and then wrap that bad boy in some bacon. And shove that in the oven at about 350, 400 degrees for a little while, and bring it out and slap just a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, digging for health, we have a meal around here. We call it grit your teeth. You're going to go hungry.
I like that way of putting that. I'm going to have to use that.
Oh, we have a bunch of them.
In
Thank
fact,
you, Betty.
that sounds like something my wife would tell me. If I told her I was hungry, she'd say, well, grit your teeth, honey. I can imagine that.
My dad used to come up with all kinds of stuff. He would say, my kids would go and ask him what was for supper, and he would say, we're going to have a bag of wet squirrels for supper. And they were like, why are we going to have a bag of wet squirrels, Papa? Or we're going to have fish eyes and rice. That was another one he'd like to say. We're going to have fish eyes and rice.
Well, that would be interesting.
He was a funny man, y'all. He would have been 94 years old this week if he was still living, and I sure do miss him.
Yeah. We have my grandmother, grandfather's passed on, which I suspect most folks have. At least once you get to our age, well, I may be a little bit older than most of the folks in here, and that's okay. But I miss my grandmother a great deal. She was the sweetest woman you could imagine. How she put up with him is beyond me.
Go ahead, Luke.
I was just saying he was hard to get along with, but she, in fact, my mother asked him one time, how do you put up with him? Talk about my grandfather, and she says, well, things just tend to work out. So
that's true. Mud Mascara said, or possum pie. We have possum on the half shell down here. Y'all know what a possum on the half shell is?
No, is that an armadillo?
It's an armadillo. Microfarmer says fish eyes is not that bad tasting.
Well,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I hear that if you out at sea, fish eyes is supposed to be, keep you a lot of moisture in it, if you stranded at sea or something.
Yep. I'm laughing at some of the comments going on. I have a Joy of Cooking cookbook. It's from the 1970s, and it has all these recipes for wildlife. And it has a recipe in there for armadillo and possum.
Cool. A cookbook that I really like is, you ever see them Bill's Best cookbooks?
Yeah.
Some of those got some good stuff in them. I guess they all do. Since they got it in one, they got it in the other one. But,
anybody that wants to come up, I've got the link at the top. If you can eat fish eyes, yep. We got friends that fight over cow eyeballs, y'all.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, y'all are crazy. I guess if we get desperate enough, we'll eat anything.
Well, I hear tell these folks out there that eat bugs.
Yeah. If it's got chocolate on it, I might try it, but I doubt it any other way, unless it flies in my mouth.
Well, chocolate's mighty tempting, regardless what it's attached to.
Exactly.
I've been thinking about frying some bacon and dipping it in chocolate. I bet that'd be good.
I bet it would be too. One Farms, you have a recipe book that has a recipe for turtle. I have a friend that cooked turtle and it turned out like glue. He needed that recipe book.
That probably help.
The recipe tells how to clean the turtle as well. That's probably where he went wrong. He didn't clean it right.
Yep.
Yeah, we had my brother used to get frog legs all the time. And them poor frogs went around without legs. He put those things in the skillet, and you'd have to cover the skillet real quick because if you didn't, they'd hop out. Micro Farmer is trying to come up. I don't know where you went, Micro Farmer. You can come up.
Well, I'm in the process of getting ready to go to work, but I wanted to come up and say, hey, be part of your first live stream thing. See, then I can say I was part of it back when she was first live streaming.
Well, I appreciate it, Gary.
Always a pleasure, darling.
I appreciate the friendship too.
Oh, I'm glad to have you as a friend. No, there ain't no question, no ifs, ands, or buts about that, darling.
Thank you very much.
Y'all have a good one. Hey, Devil Dog, see you in the funny papers.
Well, Micro Farmer, if you want to come up, you can come on up. I posted up here, digging for health. I tried to eat gator tail, but it was so chewy. My husband actually likes gator. I haven't tried it yet. I'm a little squeamish with all these weird foods, but he isn't.
Oh, I like gator too. Gator boudin and everything else is good.
Heather of the Mountain says, I hope I'll be able to try some of these foods. So interesting. I ordered tamale tonight before the last, and I'm planning on doing, here he is. I see his face now.
Hey.
Hey! Welcome to the house.
Yeah, welcome. I'm glad to be here. Where everybody go?
They're just hanging low.
I ran them all.
No, you didn't run them off. Okay, I see Tiffany here. We're going to bring Tiffany on up.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, y'all.
Y'all jump on in. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey.
I was
I love your hair.
eating bugs. Just talking about eating bugs and eating stuff when you're hungry enough. I was just telling
Yeah, when you're hungry enough, you're going to eat anything.
Yeah. As long as you got an option, you just say, I'm not going to eat this and I'm not going to eat that.
Hey, Miss Teresa.
Oh, I'm on my phone, so I can't see the chat.
Well, hey, Micro.
Hello, Triple. And
Hey.
I don't who's the lady down there? Because I found you, Hillbilly Chicken, from Triple Threat there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so
We enjoyed the talk the other day.
yeah, because I have chickens also. Might not many as you do. I have 30 chickens.
Right now we're about at 65, I think.
65. So I'm just half of what you have.
Yeah, we were up to 100. Well, we got the 24 baby chicks to add to that, but they're going into the freezer camp in a few weeks.
Freezer camp.
We got about 150 chickens.
Wow.
That's a lot
Yep.
of chickens.
Oh, they're
Not
a
good
lot of
chicken
fun.
either.
We got 50, 55, but some of them are about to go in the cooler themselves. They're going
Ooh,
on
y'all eat
a long vacation.
pets. All my chickens are pets. Until
Yeah, mine too. I can't eat them. They're egg layers and they're breeders, but I can't eat them. They're not meat. I don't have any broilers or anything like that.
Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Welcome to the house. I missed your comment a while ago. Gator, or did I? No, I put you up a while ago. But welcome to the house because I forgot to welcome you in.
Hey, you know, People be eating pig feet, pig tails, pig ears, chitlins, and talk about they won't eat fish eyes. What?
My husband likes chitlins now, but he
Yeah,
wants them fried.
and crying about fish eyes. What's wrong with y'all people? That's the best taste of the fish.
I don't like swimmy fish, so there you go. Thank you, Jacob's Triangle, for coming in. I'm glad you came.
And that blue turtle soup, probably because it didn't get the blood all out. Yeah.
This has been so exciting. I'm sorry, I'm walking over people. This has been very exciting. Digging for Help says, I keep guarding so I can keep my options.
Right.
That's the truth. Look, when I was a kid growing up, my daddy's family was from Mississippi. And my grandmother, I'd go in the kitchen to ask her what she was cooking. It was always fried chicken. We didn't ask past that because who knows what we were eating. But I did have raccoon one time, and it was kind of greasy.
Raccoon tastes good. Raccoon delicious. Raccoon, possum, they taste delicious now. It gotta be
if I get desperate enough, I'm gonna get me some cereal and feed me some possum.
Yeah.
Do people eat bear? Because I heard bear is greasy. I don't know if they were saying it as far as.
Where you been? Bear is delicious. None of your hunting friends bring you some bear back, black bear meat. And I ain't talking about meat. Big old black bears. I'm like,
Shannon,
delicious.
Shannon, I can't kill my own chickens. If I need any chickens killed, that's what my son's for. He's like the executioner. He don't care. Me, I love animals too much, man. I mean, if I have broilers, I might go out there, feed them and water them, not play with them or anything else. But if you look and I go out in my chicken coop, chickens come and fly on me, turkeys get on my shoulder and everything else. I just become too attached. Now, if I go hunting, and hunting for deer or something, that's different. I didn't raise them, don't know them, and things to that effect. But when they're my animals, I just become attached to them.
Yeah,
that's how I am.
I told my husband, I said, I don't want to fall in love with our food.
Yeah.
I was the one that had to take care of the baby chicks. They're outside now. He takes care of them most of the time. I can go out there and feed them, but he takes care of the watering and changing out their litter. And they're just about big enough we can let them out into their grow-out pen.
Well, see, it kind of hurt me because I had a little chicken that I raised and everything else, and he was a rooster, and he became my little buddy. Every time I went out there, he would fly up on my shoulder and everything. Well, when he hit adolescence or whatever, he got mean with my wife and a couple of the little kids she watched occasionally and stuff, and so that's him right there on my shoulder. And she's like, no, he's got to go. And so my son killed him, and we ate him, and he didn't taste good.
Was it a rooster?
Yeah, he was a little rooster, but he was still my buddy. He wouldn't attack me. He would attack them, But my wife said he had to go, so my son, the executioner, dispatched him, and I didn't like it. And I miss him too, man. He had a little crown, and he was like one of the first ones we got.
I think the roosters, to me, taste different. I mean, we've had them. And usually when we do roosters, if we have to, we smoke them. So, but the other ones, I mean, I've done it all.
Yeah, so next time you kill a rooster, just chicken and dumpling. Put them in some dumplings. Put some chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
You got to put that thing in the pressure canner for a while.
we had a big turkey that we had gotten, and he was only here about a week or two, I think. And my husband's on like blood thinner stuff, and he had flogged the crap out of my husband, like to where he was bleeding real bad in his stomach. So I told him in that pen, I said, "You're gonna be gone tomorrow. I guarantee you." Because James just can't be scratched like that. And this thing, I'm talking, put a gash in his stomach like that.
Oh.
The next morning, he was gone. He pulled off. I don't know where he went, but the next morning, his butt would have been right in that freezer because I couldn't deal with that because we couldn't walk through his pen to get to the other 3 pens to get to the meat birds and the middle birds. So, because I have them rigged up to where it's babies, middle, meat, so that they're in the cycle to go in the freezer.
Tweety and dumplings.
Yeah, I told Billy that one day on a comment. I said, you need to make his little butt into dumplings because he gets mean with Sammy and him.
We got 3 turkey hens, and one of them's the beak's messed up on, and she can't hardly walk. And I keep telling my husband, you need to go out there and put that baby out of misery. But she lays double yolk her eggs.
Wow.
Hey, hands in the dirt.
This
Well,
one
it kind of.
This one was a Tom that did that. Hey, buddy.
Hands in the dirt's in the house.
Yep.
Hey, hands in dirt.
There,
Welcome.
say hey. There's Double Dog.
Yeah, it's not popping up on my screen yet, but they're here.
Double Dog, you better show your face to Miguel.
I'm working on it.
He's in the middle. There he is.
Hey, Miguel.
Hey, Miguel.
Hey, Miguel, you're a cutie pie.
And stabbing something in bed.
He took off.
Oh, I got 4 grandsons, y'all. 3 of them are almost adults. One of them is an adult. And then I got one that's toddling.
Oh.
Yes,
I
that's
see you
Double
now,
Dog.
hands of dirt.
He's got a poopy head on. Yes, he does. You see Double Dog?
He's up there, Mother.
You see
Miguel, you like my hat?
Can you see?
Oh, I thought I was pulling up.
See
I'm
his
sitting here
face?
flipping, y'all. I'm trying to get hands of dirt. There it is. We're glad you're here, hands of dirt.
You see, Double Dog Mother.
Yeah, make sure y'all are typing Hillbilly in the chat box so your links can be dropped so that everybody can go check out your channels, y'all. I'm all about these small channels growing. And you can type the word weather if you want your weather report. Godwin Honey, hey, welcome into the house.
Hey, how you doing, Sammy?
Alright, let me come on.
I got to remember your name, Sammy.
There's gotta be something in the bed where it came out.
We're so glad you're here. We've been talking about a little bit of everything, y'all. How's everybody's garden going, y'all?
Terrible. 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 The heat done did damage like crazy.
Yep.
Hey, Moon Sprout, I'm glad you're here, Iris.
So I
Hey,
just
Moon Sprout.
planted my second round of collard greens today.
I can't grow any kind of greens, and my chickens will eat them up. We tried planting them last fall, and they tore them up. And of course, I had planted an early crop, and the Asian beetles ate them up.
Oh wow!
So
Planted a bunch of them this morning. We had 8 trees, but last week here, last week.
Micro Farmer, you were cutting in and out. I think somebody was typing.
Devil Dog was tearing it down over there.
That was, yeah, but that didn't affect. Oh, maybe it did. I was wondering why he was breaking up.
Yeah, I just planted the second round of collard greens. As I say, I put a bunch out there today because we just broke free of this heat wave we had.
Oh, I love me some collard greens with kidney beans. Cook you some kidney beans up and mix it with the collard greens. It is phenomenal.
I gotta go check your video out. Hands in the dirt. I'll be over there.
I'm gonna check that out because I'm about to start mine too. I got all my seeds out, but I just don't want to rip up my tomato plants. They are still popping tomatoes out, and I'm gonna have to pull them to get it done, to get the soil amended, to get the fall stuff in there, and I just don't want to do it. I
Okay.
still have tomatoes that are just now blushing.
Oh.
So,
Mm.
Yeah,
but
that's
anyway,
what I hear. A lot of people saying the same thing. They tomatoes are not getting ripe on their vines. They had to take them off to get ripe.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna jump off here because Micah has broke out in something, and he went to the doctor yesterday, and he's broke out again. So I'm gonna go back down there so we can see what's going on. But I love you guys. I'm glad you did your first live. I'll do mine one day.
Thank you, Tiffany. We're glad you came.
Bye.
All right, take
Don't
care.
forget to drop your link again before you leave.
Digging for Health says our temps are finally showing under 90 degrees Fahrenheit for a couple of weeks. I'm so excited for the break from the heat. We're
Yeah.
waiting for it.
Yeah, I was broke. Can I get one, girls? Hey, Tori, can I get one? Appreciate it. Can I get one?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for my collards and kales. It's too hot.
Give me that one. Get you another one.
My husband was supposed to be building me a greenhouse, y'all. He hasn't done it yet. So if I don't get a greenhouse, I won't have any kind of greens. And I told him, I said, I really want a winter garden here. Of course, our gardens go up until November, sometimes into mid-December before it dies out.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a long growing season here.
Nice.
Well, the cotton's doing pretty good, and the corn's doing really good. The big farmers, but our crop is just pitiful.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Hands in the Dirt. This is the time of year that you normally do your collards and kale. You started from seed, and you haven't had any issues in the past. Okay, take care, Andrea.
He says I still have beds to clean, but at least a month before I transplant. Digging for help.
He used the cold pressed neem oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, Devil Dog.
You can still hear me typing?
Yeah. You tearing it down over there.
I don't know who he's talking to. It ain't me.
Nah, he's saving his thesis to get that fishing leg.
Oh, Lordy.
Hello. Hello.
We are having.
I hear you.
Hello. Yeah, but I'm trying to cut down the typing noise.
So he's gonna turn to Lionel Richie just a minute. He's like, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
You can sing. Go right ahead. What are some of the things that y'all are prepping on?
There, you can't hear me typing now, can you?
We can.
Dadgummit.
Oh, what I'm prepping on? I'm prepping on fixing my teeth so in case things do hit the fan, I ain't gotta look for a dentist.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list. Y'all see my mouth.
I went to the dentist today. After the insurance pay what they're gonna pay, it's gonna come out my pocket $5,500.
Okay, partial shade. Okay, I need to do that then.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Over it.
Hello.
Yeah. I was saying that too. A lot of people don't realize they're doing all this prepping, but they're not prepping because if you quit the fan or things stories, the worst thing you could have a problem with is when you're trying to be on the run on the hideout with teeth problems.
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to be one of the major issues with people, they teeth.
Well, see, I have all kinds of autoimmune stuff going on, and I have calcium loss, even though I'm taking calcium every day, and my teeth are just falling apart. And I've been having this up here in the front was from my first husband.
Oh, okay.
And my teeth are just a mess. And I told my husband that I have now, and he's wonderful. Mr. H is wonderful, y'all.
Hmm.
Uh, we have two different dental insurances now, and I told him, I said, now it's time to get all this stuff done. Get the false teeth if we need them, or whatever we need to get done, but we need to get it done now,
Hmm.
and that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I've got a broke tooth back here. It's been broke for over a month, and I've had to put it off because our truck went down.
Oh.
And our truck has 379,000 miles on it. So we're really pushing the limit on it, but we're trying to keep it running just a little bit longer so we can get it replaced.
Yeah. That's what happened to me. One of my teeth decided to say goodnight to me almost, but they claim they can save it as a cavity, a big cavity in it. Now, like, it's starting to bother me real bad. So,
Well, the
yeah,
tooth back here that
yeah, they're going. There's one they got to take out. I already missed about 3 back teeth, so they're going to do a partial. I never had partials, but this time I'm getting older. I need all my choppers, so I got to get some new choppers.
yeah, I've already had some bridge work done on one side, and I've got one of my front teeth was replaced.
Mhm.
My dog is moving my camera, y'all. Can you see her?
No, you still
Come
see?
on, girl, lay down. She got me at a tilt. I'm gonna have to tilt my camera. But I have a bridge on one side, and I have the front tooth that's been replaced. But all right, Coco, lay down, girl.
What if it's like when you go to your dentist with teeth problem, and you know how they digging with that little hook and stuff? I'd be so nervous that they're gonna hit a nerve and have me more messed up than I am in the chair.
You said that because my cousin's wife went to the dentist to have a tooth pulled in the back,
Yeah.
and they did do nerve damage to her, and she couldn't talk right for almost a year, and she was a school teacher.
Mm.
She had to be up in front of a classroom every day talking,
Wow.
and it was so hard on her. But they can mess you up, and I am scared to death of dentists now because I had a dentist mess me up one time with a bottom tooth, and I'm just like, y'all don't know.
Hey,
But
Kelly, homesteaded with Pooh Bear.
He was with that little metal picking stick, whatever you want to call it. And he's just digging in stuff, looking at stuff, exploring stuff. I'm like, man, please don't open up more than what's already hurting. Moving teeth, see if they was loose. He was like, they're not loose, but they got that little hook, that little like fish hook thing.
yeah,
He up there poking into cavities. Oh, you got a cavity there, oh, right here. I'm like, man, please don't open up stuff that when I go back home, I gotta wait for the next appointment. But don't send me back with open holes and stuff.
well, I always talk about the lip in my lap, you know. Hey, Callie. Hey, Pooh Bear. We're glad you're in the house.
Hey, Callie Pooh Bear.
Oh, I don't have a lot of pain in my mouth because I use clove oil,
Okay.
and I rub that on my gums when it gets bad. And my husband's learning to use it. He hates that stuff, but we both have bad teeth. And I told him, I said, we just got to get this stuff taken care of. You know, I'm 60. I don't want to go through the next 20 years with, a mouthful of holes. I want some teeth in my mouth so I can chew.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to eat,
Yeah.
and it shows.
Well, it shows on me too now. So, yeah, but my worst luck is right now. It's not bothering me, but I know in the middle of the night, if I eat a piece of steak and bite down and that it put pressure on the nerve, it's always your teeth start hurting at night when the dentists are closed.
Exactly. Or on the weekend when they're closed.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, I don't want to get messed up at nighttime eating something like a steak or something or bite down on something. And next thing you know, you're in pain.
Yeah, I got this product. It's called Temperin. It comes in a little bitty pack. And I have this tooth because it's cracked and it's loose. I have it wrapped. I mean, this stuff is wrapped all the way around it. It ain't going nowhere. And it takes care of the pain too. So when I go back to the dentist, they're going to look at me like I'm crazy, but it's kept me from having to have it pulled for over a month now.
I purchased some C's that's for tooth pain. It starts with a S, like a Spira something.
That'd be interesting to grow.
Right.
Wait,
Yes,
wait. Hold on. You said seeds to grow a plant or seeds some what would you use?
Seeds
What
to grow the plant.
is for a plant?
For pain, for tooth pain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Heather of the Mountains, yes, clove oil works very well. And I buy the clove essential oil and I will mix it with a carrier oil. Or you can go to your pharmacist and they'll tell you where the clove oil is located in the pharmacy.
Well, either that. If you don't have the clover oil, just go get some clover and bite down on it.
Yeah, or ground clove. I rub
Yeah.
ground clove on my gums with oil. Any of those would work.
Yeah. Because you might not have access to the clover oil. So if you have clover, like when you have your hams and stuff, like you say, either grind it down, mash it down, and rub it in your mouth or something.
Yep. And it works like a sedative. It's great. Thank you for coming, Gary. We're glad you were here.
Yeah. Take care. Have a safe day at work.
Is what, a miniature bulldog? What is that?
He's showing his baby.
And my name is all on them.
It's a baby pig. Oh, is it a pit or a bulldog? What is it?
Look, Roscoe, see the baby up there? He says, I ain't worried about it.
Love you, Gary.
I'm looking
Love you. You have a good day. Hands in the Dirt said garlic is also helps with the infection.
Yes. A matter of fact, if you have a cold or something coming on, get you a whole garlic clove and swallow it. And it's really good for knocking out those infections.
And that'll knock you out your bedroom too.
Well, it keeps the vampires away. But when I worked in the Brazilian restaurant, I had gotten real sick, and the girl that cooked all the black beans with all the garlic, she came out with this concoction. It was apple and garlic, and she made me drink this concoction. It was a big tall glass of it, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, and it almost made me throw up, but it did knock the infection out. She's a English. What is it? Put her name up there again. Devil dog. Boston Terrier. I had a Boston Terrier.
Boston Terrier. Okay.
Yeah, they're like little snapping turtles when you're playing ball with them.
Okay, cool.
And we had a Boston Terrier that we had adopted from another family that was 16 years old, and she was blind in one eye. But she would go out, and we put the sprinkler out in the front yard when we lived down in Memphis, and she would go out there and throw it up in the air and play with it. Well, there was a shooting down the road, and all the news media was on our road, and they were taking shots of the dog instead of shooting doing the video on the actual shooting on the road.
Wow.
She became a movie star that day. She was great. You have 4 of them?
You in them glasses, Micro.
Yeah, they my Mr. Magoo joints. You keep them in it come with a little pouch. Keep it in your pocket. I'm always forget my glasses, so I keep them in my pocket like a wallet.
There you go. I got mine over here somewhere.
That's somewhere. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's somewhere. I do the same thing. I walk out the house and oh man, I forgot my glasses. So now I keep these little things that go right on, clip on top of your nose, just for the basic. Right now, I don't know where I put my glasses. My reading glasses. They're for reading, not seeing.
Yeah, mine are for long distance.
Lemon honey garlic tea with hot peppers. Oh wow!
Shoot,
I can imagine.
That sounds like a chicken wing recipe right there. Hands on dirt.
I'm telling you that you need to eat them hot peppers because they'll keep that flu and stuff away.
Wow.
That seems like a honey garlic hot pepper hot wings right there. That's what I'm talking about. That sounds like a chicken wing recipe.
Yeah, my daddy swore by hot toddies, y'all.
Yeah, toddies.
Back
yeah.
in the days, they used to give us some crushed peppermint in some, what is that liquor? That white liquor. Gosh, I can't think of it. It was some kind of white liquor mixed with peppermint, and we have to get a little swig of that when we're sick.
No, I ain't never seen white liquor.
As long as it wasn't castor oil, you were doing good.
We
Yeah.
had to take cod liver oil too.
Oh yeah. Or Carter's little liver pills. Y'all remember
Mhm.
those?
Nope.
I just know they used
Hey,
to
I'm
make
old.
their own
What can I tell you?
concoctions.
You didn't come home with a bellyache because you got that Carter's little pill given to you, or you got that cod liver oil.
Now, the only thing I know, we didn't do cod liver. We did Fletcher's. Tasted like a birch or root beer type taste. Fletcher's. It had like a syrupy taste. I'm gonna say birch, or it was like
Mhm. I think I got some of that here.
It would make
Dang,
you.
I didn't know I was muted the whole time. I was talking and had it muted over here.
Oh
Oh
wow!
boy.
Vodka or gin, Tarsha?
I think it was the gin.
I've been saying that, and my mic. Well, it wasn't. It was muted up here too, but I was muted over there still.
Yeah, it was the gin.
oh, so,
And I was.
so y'all said when she said white liquor, she meant clear liquor.
Well, clear. Yeah, you know.
Oh, she said white liquor. I never seen white liquor. Oh, clear liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a Boston Terrier. I was answering Micro Farmer's question, but I was muted.
Oh,
and
We've been
she's
muted for a long time.
yeah, she's pregnant.
Oh boy.
Wow.
How long do you have before she has her puppy?
She just got pregnant. I think October, my wife said, is when she's supposed to have them.
I got the rabbit. Y'all
I
know
love baby dogs, the little
Yeah.
puppies.
baby rabbit named Snoop. It has the same traits as his mother or her mother. She's lucky I have a decent dog because she's already. Every other brother and sister stayed in the cage. This guy or girl of mine want to come out run across the house.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We had
go get him.
we got rid of our rabbits a couple of years ago because it was just too hot down here, and doing them ice water bottles every day, 3 to 4
Mhm.
times a day was a trip. And I was like, I told my husband, I said, I can't keep doing this. This is too much work. And then we had one of the neighbors around the corner from us. His dog came down and tore the feet off all our baby rabbits and attacked the mother rabbit that was in a cage. And after that, I was done.
So that's an Asian little I guess recipe,
Yeah, tea recipe.
tea recipe. Okay.
Yep. We're gonna have to write these recipes down. We might need them.
I'm finna take a picture of it, so I know.
Yeah, we need some home remedies because who knows what's going on with the medication, the prescriptions and stuff.
Exactly.
And I just took a screenshot too because that sounds like one that I will probably use in the future. I wish I had some elderberries growing around here, but I did find some dried elderberry at the Mennonite store,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to make a syrup out of that. They say it's not as good, it's not as healthy for you with the dried
Mhm.
berries, but you got to use what you got.
Right.
And I have a friend that is trying to find the aspirin plant. She came across a YouTuber that showed an aspirin plant on his property, and now she's looking for one in her yard. She thinks she has one. What you got to drink there?
No, this is Snoopy.
Oh, the rabbit. I thought it was something to drink.
Bad little escape off.
Ah,
She in the
yeah,
cage.
Look at that face, though. You can love that face.
Look just like a mother.
That nose.
Bad.
Oh,
This dog would hunt her.
My dog is sitting right there. They're not scared of the dog. Your dog will probably eat her.
you couldn't put her down in here with mine. Mine would try to eat her.
Yeah, my dog, they're not scared of rabbits. You don't mess with the livestock. There's a Snoopy here with the it looks just like his mother with the two black dots, nostrils.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My other Bostons I really don't have a problem with. This one, she'll hunt anything. She's gotten stung by so many wasps, she don't learn her lesson.
Oh wow.
But she chases lizards, squirrels, anything that moves, she's on it.
Yeah, my little cocoa bean, my little Jack Weenie, came in here one night with baby rabbits that she'd killed out in their pen.
Yeah,
The mama rabbit had a nest of them in the pen.
Rabbit down.
she's the only one want to get out and explore the house.
Yeah, you just got to watch for the wires because they love to chew. You know, anything you got plugged in electrical. Beautiful eyes. What kind of rabbit is she?
Don't know,
Don't know.
but I know she's gonna get a butt whooping. She keep escaping out them cages.
You know, there's special locks you can buy that they can't get it open.
Coming through, they're about a month and a half old now. She's coming through the cage,
Oh boy,
so she's squeezing through like she's a rat.
you need to put some rabbit wire on there and double wrap it.
Oh no, I brought them inside. They inside because they got a heat. But
Oh yeah.
going back out tomorrow. They're going back home tomorrow. The
Oh boy.
grandkids and they got it. Mama got to go. They got to go out the house tomorrow. They're going back home.
That's awesome.
She's a
I love the little cheeks, the little
little bad self.
little markings on her cheeks. She's so cute.
Looks just exactly, almost the same markings as her mother.
Wow.
The mom looks just like her. Yeah. But constantly escape, I put her back in, can hang around. Up there, right across the living room floors.
Oh. I miss that sound of the Boston Terrier. Our Boston Terrier liked kitty goodies.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to keep. Roscoe does too, so we have to keep the kitty litter where he can't get to it. I don't even know where Monkey's at. He's hiding somewhere. He'd be up here too. Our big yellow kitty cat.
Yeah. I'm gonna put over there with her mother and brothers or whatever, sisters. Still can't sex them. I don't know. Everybody,
Thanks for coming. I'm sorry. Thanks for coming, Hands in the Dirt. We appreciate you being here.
Take care, Hands in the Dirt.
why you keep getting out? No stink.
Stank.
Yeah, I call them stank. Everybody in the farm is a stank. If I got to clear up your poop, you're a stank.
Yeah, I got poopy butt duty with those baby chicks, but I think they've outgrown it now, so I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
Who knew that I was going to grow up and play in poop, y'all?
Right.
But rabbit poop you can put in your garden. You don't have to wait a year because it's just the right temperature or whatever with the nitrogen.
Yeah.
Chicken poop, you got to let it sit for a year. I've got ducks out there. I can take the duck poop and put it straight into my garden, and it feeds the garden. So that's a good thing. We learned a lot about poop in the last few years. We have people from our church that like to come over and gather the poop for their gardens. Like, get your bucket and come on.
I'll put her back in there. She'll be back out in 20 minutes.
Yes, Heather. I'm sorry, White Shoulders. I'm getting the names confused. I got Heather of the Mountains above. Probiotics does help. We gave them apple cider vinegar with the mother while they were in the house, and since they've been outside, it's cleared up. So the change in temperatures is making a difference. So that really did help. Yeah, she's saying she can't give away the compost. Yeah,
That's gold.
that is the gold stuff, the gold standard. I told my husband, I said, he wanted to give away my canned goods. I'm like, no, baby. I said, I'm in there at the kitchen sweating over them canned goods. You ain't giving them away. But yeah, the composted manure is the best thing you can use in the garden. We have a sling fest with the yogurt. We give our chickens yogurt once or twice a month, and we'll just drop the bucket out in the yard and they go and attack it. And it's so funny. You watch them sling it everywhere. And the baby chicks, we gave them scrambled turkey eggs the other day to increase the protein.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to feed my chicken a bunch of eggs myself.
Yep. Feed them back them shells too.
Oh, yeah. I just take it and throw it in a flat bucket, a flat, like, storage unit, and I just crush the eggs, and I'm just going to put it out there. But I was waiting for it to cool down. I don't want to feed them. I don't want to crush the egg, and it goes bad real quick because it had a heat wave here. So as the temperature cooled down, I'd probably crack them open and just smash them all up and let them just go to work on their own eggs.
Yep. That's good for them. It gives them that extra protein.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're eating.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle Bean, we're glad you're in the house.
Hey, Michelle. She says she can't find anyone here to get compost from. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. If you can find somebody that's got horses, horse manure is good too. But you want to compost it.
Yeah.
And Miss Shannon said the compost she's been using is from the 10-year side of the pile. That's a long time.
Yes, ma'am. But you know that stuff gets hot when it's in that pile.
Yeah.
You can see the heat coming off of it. My friend had horses, and she had a big old pile behind the barn. She kept begging us to come down there and get some. And I'm like, I can't come down there. I ain't got no backhoe or anything to grab that stuff. Yes, alfalfa hay is very good in the winter for chickens. We also give them cracked corn and the chickens to keep them warm, and we give them hot pepper flakes. Hot pepper flakes helps them to lay.
I have a worm bin, and I need to know what I need to. Do I need to put some of those worms inside my compost pile so to help break it down?
You can, and you can feed them cornmeal.
The worms?
Yes.
And what that'll do?
It helps them with the castings. You get all that good fertilizer from them.
Okay.
My husband's wanting to do a worm bin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming, White Shoulders Farmstead. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, I had to get going myself. I got to start getting dinner prepared.
Well, I appreciate you coming by.
Yeah.
And being on my first live.
That's what I'm saying. That's it, because if it wasn't for Triple, I wouldn't know, because I came in, I said, who's live? And she was telling me, oh, you was live. And I was like, oh, okay. So come over and support somebody. That's a great thing. So it was a good one, I hope.
Yeah, I'll be over there supporting your channel too. You watch out. I might do a shout out on you.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be going. I'm back on YouTube doing lives at 2:00 on Fridays.
2:00 Fridays?
Yeah, 2:00 on Fridays. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of time I'm having to do the replays because I don't get around to all of them.
Yeah.
But if I'm not on the live, I will be there doing the replays.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, just show up whenever you can show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all fine. But yeah, that's it. So I gotta get. Matter of fact, I gotta do a lot of behind the prep too, because I gotta go to StreamYard. I want to set up things also, set up stuff too, different formats and stuff. So I'm haven't done it in a while. I haven't done a live in a long time by myself, like my own. I've been on other people's lives, but I haven't been on my own.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to try to do this once a week. I'm hoping. I'm going to see how it goes.
Yeah, it'll go fine. As long as you have some good guests and whatever you need to talk about, it'd be perfect.
Yep.
Yep.
We're glad you came.
Yes. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Hey, Triple, I see you on the other side of the flip side. Devil Dog, I see you anyway. You all over the place. You and all over the place. All right. Y'all take care, everybody in the chat. Y'all have a nice one. I'm going to get out here and get dinner prepared. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
One of the men that cook this.
Later, Mike Farmer.
All right, y'all. Take care. God bless. Stay safe.
God bless. Wow, we've been on here for an hour and 44 minutes, y'all. What do you think?
That's awesome.
I think it is. Bonnie Bauer, hey, you're in the house. Welcome.
Hey, Bonnie.
We've been talking about poop. So what kind of poop do you use for your garden? Did I miss all the fun stuff? No, the fun's still going on if you're here. We've been talking about fertilizers, the different poops for fertilizers.
And make sure you type Hillbilly, Bonnie, so Nightbot can drop your link.
God bless you too, Miss Bonnie. We're glad you're here. I think we've had a fantastic time of this. Not bad for a first.
Right.
I'm still showing 3 thumbs up on mine. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's not updating.
No, you have
29 on my
29.
end.
Yeah, 29.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
And it's showing I have 11 in my top chat.
Did you hit your own thumbs up?
Of course I hit my own thumbs up. If I don't, nobody else will. Here slacking. Okay. We are all slacking today, I'm telling you. This week has been a week that I just did not want to do videos, but I was doing them. I'm doing the shout outs for the small channels. And I'm going to continue that after this Fall Fest giveaway is done, because I think there's so many channels that are being missed out on, and people need to see these channels because we have such a great community. So I want to continue doing that.
And a lot of knowledge.
Very extreme knowledge. A lot of stuff that I don't know, somebody else knows. And, I have followed some of these larger channels and I don't even watch them anymore. I have 1 or 2 that I hang on to, and that's about it. And it usually is, I might catch them here and there. But the small channels, I try to leave a comment on. If I don't get to do a comment, at least I do the thumbs up on the video, and I do watch the videos.
We was talking about Mylar bags yesterday. This last one I purchased that came in the mail is the 3 gallon.
Oh, wow. That's a good size.
And
that'd be good for dry beans and rice and flour and sugar.
This one comes with 50 in here for like $20-something.
Does it have the oxygen absorbers with it, or is it just the Mylar?
It's just the bags.
Okay.
So that's the 3 gallon. Yeah. But I got different sizes.
I don't even watch any big channels. The biggest channel I watch is Larry and Chris. Larry and Chris Homestead, and they got like 20,000 or 10,000 or 20,000, 10,000, I think.
Yeah.
But that's the biggest channel that I watch. I think.
Yeah, but they're out here supporting all these little channels, and that's really the name of the game. But there are some big channels out there that won't even recognize a small channel.
Mhm.
Yep.
They know the struggle.
Yeah.
We got YouTube makes all the money off these big guns, but they're not making it off of us. We're not. The small channels aren't even monetized yet, so they're not going to worry too much with us. They throw us breadcrumbs. That's what I call it. You might get a new subscriber here and there, but they're so fast at taking them back.
Mm-hmm.
I was up to 466 and I got up this morning, it was 460. I was like, okay, YouTube math again.
Right.
So what y'all got going on in your neck of the woods?
I just went walking this morning and went out in the garden and harvested some more tomatoes and okra. And
Wow.
yeah, that's about it.
I just woke up, and first thing when I woke up, Gary called me.
Of course.
I couldn't
Hey.
even. I barely got out of bed and freaking opened the door, and phone rang, and it was Gary. And then he started going on about his bright ideas and everything else, and I was not in the mood to hear. My brain wasn't up yet to hear his stuff.
Michelle Beam says, I'm not sure who all of you are watching for links. To be sure, I sub all of you. See, I go back up through the chat box, and a lot of links have already been dropped. But if everybody in the chat would go ahead and put Hillbilly in, we'll get your links dropped again. And of course, I'm the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. And Miss Tarsha's dropping hers.
I'm gonna drop micros.
Thank you. Yeah, we want y'all to join these channels. When you go over there, watch 3 to 5 minutes of their video before you hit that subscribe button. Hey, Camp Silky, I didn't see you in the house, I don't think.
I'm gonna drop Mud and Mascara since she left.
I didn't see Camp Silky either.
Hey, Camp Silky.
Camp Silky, you may want to watch my live, or the beginning of my live from Saturday night. I think it was this last Saturday.
Who else left that was in here?
Belt Loop
Belt Loop. Okay. I dropped Belt Loops.
and
Just
Micro
did.
Farmer.
I got his down there, and I got Mud and Mascaras.
Yep, Tiffany. Hands in the dirt.
White
Are you talking about that was on
shoulders,
panel or
Farmstead.
in the room?
In the chat and the panel.
Hands in the
Um,
dirt.
Okay.
White Shoulders Farmstead.
Yep. Urban Gardening Chronicles.
Warm
God,
Strong Adventures was in here. I don't know if they left or not.
Hey, I ain't that fast. Hold on.
Well, I guess I could help if you wanted me to.
No.
Yeah, Silky says they just woke up from a nap. I need my nap.
White Shoulders.
I won't be getting one today. I'll pass out in the chair after supper tonight.
Them days I be total, like yesterday after my live, I was drained. I was ready to get off my live quick because my back was killing me.
Yeah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. We got 8 more minutes, y'all. If y'all want to close it out. But we do appreciate everybody coming. Y'all are my friends, and I love you.
Okay, White Shoulders, Hands in the Dirt, and who else you said after that?
Moonsprout, Urban Gardening Chronicles.
Moonsprout not coming up.
Put in the color drop and see if it comes up.
Okay.
I dropped
Hey,
Urban's.
Michelle Beam, I'm proud of that. Thank you.
I can't find that one. Let me go to my subscriptions and then I can find it.
If you haven't followed the Fall Fest
Well,
22
I got
giveaway,
Moonsprout.
Okay.
if you haven't followed the hashtag
I
Fall,
dropped Urban Gardening too. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
that's okay. It's hashtag Fall Fest 22 giveaway, and make sure that you go to all those channels and you put in their code word, and you make sure you watch Gail Southern Living's live event on September the 30th, and I think it's at 7 p.m. Central Time. And all 68 channels are going to be giving towards that grand prize. So that's 68 packages you're going to receive in the mail. And I think that's just awesome. I don't name my roosties.
We
None
do.
of none of my chickens are named, except I did call my little chicks that I'm raising right now that are going to freezer camp. We call them nuggets. So we have 24 nuggets.
Do you want me to tell you one of our roosters' names?
Sure.
His name's Tom, and he's a free range rooster because we don't keep too many roosters. And all of them that we usually free range get dead, eaten by dogs or coons or something like that. Well, Tom got his nickname from Peeping Tom because he was out free ranging. Well, he decided to hop over the little fence we got on the porch, the patio, and he jumped up on a table and he was looking in the window at us. So we started calling him Peeping Tom, and later we just shortened it to Tom or Tom Tom.
They are funny. They all have their own personalities.
Okay.
We have 3 roos,
Let's see.
and they definitely have their pecking order.
I was subscribed to Cali Homestead. How I get unsubscribed? I swear YouTube is a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Here it is. Okay, yes. They will when we cook them. They come with fries. I thank you guys for moderating and for dropping all these links. And Nightbot is awesome. I love the Nightbot.
Right.
Yeah, it helps out a lot. It helps your mods and everything else
Mm-hmm.
tend to other things. They can always drop the people that's up on the panels link, but they can manage your chat as far as anything that's not supposed to be there.
Yes. We need to check out that Harvest Moon one that's coming out soon. Make sure you let me know, Michelle. I'll be interested in that one. I missed the Christmas July fairies.
Yeah, I forgot digging for health, Andrea.
I just put it. I just dropped Digging for Health.
Did y'all get Retro Arcade Music Man?
No, I haven't yet. I will.
Okay.
Hey, Cottonwood Ranch.
Hey, Raquel, how you doing?
Hey, welcome to the house, Cottonwood.
Tell her
A
to
double
drop
dog
her
stalker.
own link. Tell her to type Hillbilly.
Yeah,
Type in Billy for us. Bonnie, I'm planning on doing it on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. unless we have a conflict going on with my moderators.
It's Heather Mountains in Jacob's Triangle.
I just dropped Jacob's.
What about Heather Mountains?
I did hers too, I think.
Always Gardening.
No, I didn't get that one.
Okay. All right.
Don't forget to drop your own links, y'all. Michelle says she hasn't seen triple threats link.
I think I did the Hillbilly
You did it earlier. You can drop it again.
I thought I did it like right before we started dropping everybody's, but I'll do it again.
If you have a channel that's public and you want to drop your link, you put the word hillbilly in.
I am Betty J. Gathers.
Are you really?
Wait a minute.
I like Betty. Now Betty knows how to party.
Oh yeah, Miss Betty. Oils and Wellness with Marsha.
Got her.
Okay. Facing Reality.
Haven't got them yet.
Okay.
Cottonwood Ranch, I appreciate the new sub today. Thank you so much. I'm reading on my phone because my laptop is lagging. So if you see me turn my head, it's because that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we are at the 2-hour mark.
That's
I'm
awesome.
so happy.
You did that.
Oh, Mr. Boots and Bounty.
I couldn't have done it without all of you guys coming up into the chat with me.
Yes,
Into the
you
live
were
stream.
Yeah, you coulda.
comfortable in my chat. I said, look at her. She just fit right on in.
I just wiggled my way in. That's all I did. That's all right, Michelle. You might one day decide to be a channel out there. And you can learn a lot from us on these lives because we're going to be talking about different things to help channels to grow.
In our new land, can't forget.
Hey, Dawn Ray Beats in the house. Welcome, Dawn.
Tasha, Art and Adventure with Tasha.
I'm writing all these names down so I can go check y'all's channels out and make sure I leave you some love too.
AR Guns.
Oh yeah, AR Guns. This chat don't go back.
Yeah, that's at the very top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn, we want you to drop the word hillbilly in the chat so that we can have your channel link. Thank you so much, Bonnie. I appreciate that. We're trying to get all the channels dropped so that everybody that wants to stick around can go to these channels and maybe subscribe.
That's as far up as I can go, except Art and Adventure with Tasha.
Did y'all get Camp Silky?
And Warm Strong. Okay, they dropped.
Oh,
names.
yeah.
This is awesome, y'all. I really do appreciate all the work. If y'all need me to moderate, you just put me on there. I'll figure it out. I might not be tech savvy, but I can do a little bit. Thank you, Dawn Ray. Now the Nightbot's got you up. My babies are over here snoozing on me, y'all. Feel like I'm in a heat wave. That pig is 9 volts.
All right. I don't remember anymore. And I was at the top of the chat, so I can't look up anymore.
Facing Reality was in here. I don't know if y'all got
I
her.
dropped hers. Mm-hmm.
Dee's Crafting Corner. I've got them all written down.
Oh, jeans. What is it?
Canadian Fisher.
Oh,
Musician.
Canadian Fishing Musician, Rich.
What was the first one you said?
Dee's Crafting Corner.
Jeans Crafting Corner.
How could I forget him?
How do you spell Jeans Crafting Corner? Jean. How you spell the Jean?
It's D's Crafting Corner.
Jeans. Okay. Like you said, jeans.
Oh, I was wondering what your initials was all about there, Bonnie. Silver Duck Wing Old English Game Batten. He was the size of a pop can. I bet he was a little roaster that was full of energy, though. Godwin Honey, did y'all get that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Bud Mascara,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Boots and Bounty,
Mm-hmm.
Digging for Health,
Mm-hmm.
Warmstrong Adventures,
Mm-hmm.
Retro Arcade,
Mm-hmm.
New Land,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Bare Bones Living.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you put up AR guns,
Bare bones.
I got bare bones
Oh, okay.
Camp Silky,
Mm-hmm.
Theirs is in there. Cause Devil Dog.
Urban Garden Chronicles.
I think I dropped hers.
I think Tarsha did.
I know you dropped Heather of the Mountains. I saw that one. Hands and Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I have a little bantam. He's a white Japanese blacktail bantam. He's a little trip.
Okay. Devil Dog, you dropped Urbans. That's why I couldn't remember.
All right.
Oh, he had bad legs. I'm sorry about that, Bonnie.
Look like Gonzo. Hey, Barb's Country Home. How you
Hey,
doing?
Barb.
Hey, Barb, welcome. Make sure you put in the word hillbilly so we can have your link. We're glad you're here, Barb.
She's awesome.
She posted a video today where she grinded up her eggshells
Yeah.
and made
I
the
left a
egg
comment.
calcium.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw an art. Well, it wasn't an article. I saw it on YouTube. They took eggshells and they put it in a cup of vinegar and let it sit for 24 to 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then added water to, strained it off and then added water and fed their plants with that during a drought.
Bonnie, I'll tell you what, he is one of my only roosters that'll come up on my arm or whatever and let me feed him. The rest of my roosters run from me. I have hens getting on me all the time, but he's one of the only roosters that feels comfortable enough to come up and let me feed him out of, while he's sitting on me. Yeah,
We had one that we could hand feed.
yeah, the other ones won't even get close enough for me to hand feed them. If I take a step towards them, they run off, but I can actually get him to come up on my arm and I'll hand feed him. Now my girls, they're all over me. When my hens, they're all over me when I go out there.
Oh,
And
yeah. Well, as
especially-
soon as I walk out the door, they're all over me.
Okay, I have two silky roosters. One's a silky and one's a showgirl rooster. I have an Americana rooster. I have in the main thing, I have a black copper Moran rooster. I have the little white Japanese blacktail rooster, and I have a light Brahma bantam rooster. And then my outside roosters, I have my outside rooster. I have Tom Tom, and then inside the chicken cave, we're raising chickens, so we don't know. We have a lot of leg bar roosters, but we're only going to keep one of them. We let some of them out to free range because nobody wants roosters, okay? So we'll let them out to free range, and all of them get got except for Tom. He's been outside free range in over a year, and it may be his coloring or whatever. But and then I got some turkeys out there. So
Miss Susan, you will click off the Bonnie that last comment so they can see who's on the panel. Click off the comment. Not you. I'll click you off.
Yeah, well, we try to give them away or anything else, and nobody wants them, and we don't want them in there with our hens. We don't want too many roosters because they fight and they'll try to overbreed. But all our roosters
I'm back
are
up.
nice. They don't try to attack. If they try to attack, they got to be getting rid of. Oh, you want me
I'm
to
trying to
make
get the
myself?
comments to come back up.
You want me to make myself bigger?
Yeah, that would help us. That is so cool.
Well, I try to stay in the background, kind of, for the most part. I was, letting you run your own thing. If you needed help, I was here, but I was just trying to be here for support and stuff.
Well, I appreciate it. I can't get the comments to come back up to take it down. There it goes.
Mine glitched off yesterday. It took me off the panel, and all my messages were gone. That was there in the beginning.
Well,
I was subbed to you before, Miss Callie. I don't know how I got unsubbed.
That's Google. It does that. I mean, there's been people that I have been subbed to and watched a ton of their videos and commented and everything else. And then, a month later, I'll go to look them up or whatever, and it's unsubbed. So it just happens.
got one. There we go. Got Bonnie Bears up. Tractor Supply unloaded their last BR on us, and it turned out to be a boy. Was so happy,
Yeah.
named him Diesel.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you've ever ordered from a hatchery, well, I think what they do is like Tractor Supply and things like that. I think they pick what they want to, and the hatcheries send that stuff out to them and things like that. But then when you order from a hatchery and it says Hatchery's Choice, I think they give you what they like, a lot of roosters or what the big major retailers didn't want or whatever they have left. Jim Jones.
Yeah, Jim Jones commented on one of my channels today. I'd never seen him before, but he asked about the gun laws.
You better watch out for Jim Jones.
I don't.
Hey, Jim Jones.
Wasn't
I don't know if
wasn't
it's
Jim
Jim
Jones the thing back in the 70s or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah.
with that Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you better watch out for that name.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Jim Jones, where are you from? Oh, I know you said Georgia, but do you know me?
Do you know me?
Don Ray B. Nice to meet you too.
Come on, Jim. Don't be shy.
Callie, I think your thread is behind because she's talking about I love a hot toddy.
That's okay.
Yeah, see, the thing is we've ordered from several hatcheries in the past. We've ordered from Hoover's and McMurray's, and I think there was another one too. But our favorite, the one that we like, is right here in Texas. It's up by College Station. It's called, I don't know if my wife's still in here, but I don't remember. But it's here in Texas. We've had the best luck with them.
Do Jamie want her link dropped?
No, she's not really. She'll drop some. You'll never see my wife on camera. She hates the camera. When she knocks on the door, I gotta, take off the camera and stuff like that. She gets mad about that. But I have talked her into. She'll post on Facebook, little shorts and stuff of what pictures she's taken or the videos she's taken of chickens or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, you can do that on here. I'm like, just drop. So
What?
she has started posting some shorts
Mel
on here,
Person is here.
and then she'll get more views on her shorts than I do, and then she'll try to rub it in my face,
Sorry, my house alarm is going off.
Thank you, Miss Dawn. Michelle says she worked at a hatchery. They were breeding for best meat chickens. When they came in to set the chickens, so many males were gassed.
Oh, that's awful.
Wow.
But see, that's the thing, you know, with males, you know, you only need one rooster for every 9 or 10 hens.
Gosh.
And if you have too many roosters, then the hens get overbred, the roosters get in fights with themselves, you know, and could be deadly and everything else. So we'll try to give them away, a lot of the roosters, and nobody wants them, so we'll free range them, you know, put them out away from the girls or whatever. And most of the time, a neighborhood dog or a coon or whatever gets them. And so there ain't nothing we can do about it, but we're not going to, you know, keep them.
And Callie said she did castor and cod liver oil and rock whiskey. I remember, was it rock candy? It was something called rock candy. Is that it? They put rock candy in it.
Oh, yeah, I think so. But in whiskey?
Come on, let's go outside.
I don't know.
I don't want to go outside yet. It's hot out
I'm
there.
sorry, I thought I muted me.
Oh, she said she have a hen that looks like a buzzard. Oh my goodness.
Well,
The
see,
boys
that
won't leave
may.
her alone.
Well, yes, they are handsome, Barb. I mean, but what are y'all leaving me up here for, Tarsha? They are handsome, but you know, yeah, most of the time they're more handsome than the hens. Well, I think that happens in all the bird species. I think the males are more colorful and everything else to attract the females. But thanks for leaving me up here, Tarsha.
No, I didn't want to leave you alone. I just had to go to the door.
Y'all got to hear my alarm go off.
Y'all both left and left me up here by myself, Susan.
Sorry.
We are just crazy people. What can I tell you?
Raquel, do they play Duck, Duck, Goose?
What is that?
I had to lock them out. They were barking so much. They were driving me nuts.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you for coming in, Heather of the Mountains. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Heather, for being here. Cottonwood Ranch. Welcome. I lost my book. I don't know what I did with it. I'm going to have to go back and write down names because I don't have my paper over here. See if I got
Don
any.
Ray said your alarm set her alarm off.
I can imagine. And now my
Oh.
cat is out. My cat is
Now,
over here in the window.
I did not know. I did not know that, Raquel. Yeah.
This cat, somebody had put oil on his tail and gave him a neurological condition, so he can't be an outdoor cat anymore. But he is the absolutely best mouser we have ever had. He can catch a mouse in no time.
So let me ask you this: does the goose try to attack you, Raquel, and the duck protects you? Or he just being jealous and don't want you to give the goose attention, or what?
Barb's Country Home said, "Y'all don't leave me alone with Devil Dog again." Oh. Ah. He wants to mate, but she's trying to get away. Well, isn't that how it usually goes?
Okay, on that note, it looks like I'm the only guy here. So
Really, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, my little Roscoe, he don't care what, even if it's the same species or not. He's a crazy little dog.
Urban said frisky.
Well, my male Boston Terrier, he's pretty good about stuff. It's just when the girls go in heat, when one of the girls go in heat, he loses a lot of weight because he's only concentrated on one thing, and so he don't eat or anything else or barely eats and stuff like that. But other than that, when they're in heat, he's a pretty good boy.
Yeah, ducks are real bad.
Yeah, you got to be careful with ducks, with chickens or whatever, because ducks have a corkscrew and they can hurt the chickens and stuff like that. Because from what I understand, when roosters don't have any kind of like external genitalia. They just like have rings, and when they touch or whatever, it shoots it out or whatever. Whereas a duck can hurt your chickens if they're
Right.
kept around chickens.
Yeah, we keep our ducks separate from our chickens.
Yeah.
And right now we have 3 male ducks and 2 females, and those poor female ducks are getting beat up.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was talking about with having too many roosters. You don't need roosters. You need a bunch of hens and one rooster.
Thank you, Michelle, for coming.
Take care, Michelle, and stay safe out there. She says she's from North Carolina. Okay, not far from.
I know she got an accent.
I was
Now,
in-
we don't talk about accents around here.
Yeah, you got Georgia and North Carolina and Texas and
Tennessee.
yeah,
Where are you from, Devil Dog?
Texas.
You're from Texas.
Yep.
Urban all the way up there in Canada.
Yeah, I'm. So is
We like the Canucks.
Raquel's in Canada too.
Yeah,
Cottonwood
we like
Ranch.
Canada.
Cottonwood
We want
Ranch
to go
is in
see
Canada.
Santa in Canada. Bonnie, I want to see that too. Would you please learn how to film it? Excellent source of protein for these teenage girls.
Well, you probably have an accent to us, Don Ray, just depending on wherever you're from originally or where you was living. You're in Canada, and Urban Gardening Chronicles is in Canada.
Bonnie Bauer in South Carolina.
Yeah, we're just all over the place. You just never know.
Hey, Cheryl. That's the first time I've seen her comment.
She's in Texas.
Hey, Cheryl, welcome to the Hillbilly
her-
Chicken Ranch.
Tell her to drop her link.
Oh, Branton Gardner lives near you, Urban.
Yeah, you want to drop the word hillbilly if you want to drop your link in the comments.
You see that cute little doggy she got as her icon?
Yes.
I would like her to drop some videos of her dog. Make some little short videos or something, Cheryl, of your dog. She's a supporter. She's a supporter, not a content creator, but she can make some short videos of her dog and post them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you probably are, Bonnie. Are you in East Tennessee? Dawn Ray B says she's originally from Indiana, then moved to Baltimore. Baltimore people said I sounded like Fargo.
Well,
I don't hear it.
Even those Indiana people, they got an accent, them dang Yankees.
I feel for you if you're living in Baltimore, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my oldest Boston, Cheryl, Padgy, she is 11 right now, and she's blind in one eye. And she's got, you can tell age is catching up with her.
Yeah.
And my Gracie, my youngest one, she is pregnant right now. She's that chocolate Boston that we have.
She said she fled Baltimore. I keep hearing everybody say fled.
Thank
Well,
God.
I can talk about Indianans, Hoosiers rather, because my mom is a Hoosier. She was born in Indiana. My brother was born in Indiana. My grandparents lived in Indiana forever, but they were actually born in Kentucky, I think, and somewhere else.
My dad's first wife was from Indiana.
Ah, yeah. My family's up from northwestern part in Rensselaer, up by Valparaiso and Gary and stuff like that.
I'm sorry to hear this, Cheryl.
Yeah,
we
my
lost
brothers. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We lost our Chow Chow to cancer.
Yeah, my brother, he had a 12-year-old boxer a little bit over a year ago, and Buster was 12 years old, and he got testicular cancer. And my brother had spent a ton of money on this dog anyway, because when he was a puppy, he got parvo. And my brother took him to the emergency room, and they kept him in there. They had IVs in him. Cost my brother like over $2,000. After buying him and everything else, well, when he was 12, they found out he had testicular cancer, so they castrated him because he wasn't doing well. And even after they castrated him, he just never got better. Kept going downhill, downhill, downhill. And my brother's 3 years younger than me, but he's never owned any kind of animal. And Buster was his first. Got him when he was a puppy. And it was too hard for my brother. My brother couldn't even... Me and my wife had to take him to the hospital to have him put down. And he just... you could tell he was out of it. I don't think he could see that good or hear or anything else. So.
Bonnie, my former mother-in-law, she passed away. She loved Chicago. She thought that was an awesome place. We got people from all over, east to South Bend.
Yeah, I know where South Bend is.
Yeah. Bonnie Bauer says she's Blue Ridge Foothills. I bet it's gorgeous up there about this time of year. The leaves ought to start changing here soon.
Well, Boston's are kind of like a mini boxer almost. I have a friend of mine. He's a retired Marine Corps gunnery sergeant, and his wife had a boxer, and they had to put the boxer down. And about 6 months or so, they got one of my puppies that we've been breeding for 8 years. We breed Bostons. We breed them once a year. They go into heat twice a year. We breed them once a year. We get their front dew claw. Well, Bostons only have 2 dew claws on their front paws. We get them removed. We get their tails docked if they're born with tails. Most of them ain't, but occasionally one will be. We get their shots, get them warmed, everything from the vet. But so we're not we are backyard breeders, but we're not, a puppy mill or anything like that. We don't keep our dogs in kennels. They're part of the family and stuff like that, except for Padgy now, because she's gotten so old she has trouble holding her bowels and stuff at night. So she stays in a kennel and stuff, but it's a big kennel, and then we let her out to play with her and stuff. But so anyways, they got one of our Bostons that we bred, and she was so happy. It was like, she said that he was like a mini boxer and reminded her of the dog that they had lost and everything else.
I'm coming back. I promise I'm coming back. One yapper's in, the other one's still outside. Well, guys, we've been on here for 2.5 hours.
Hey, Wendy, Willow Way Ranch. Drop your. You got 6 more minutes, Susan.
Willoway Ranch,
Type hillbilly.
welcome.
Type hillbilly, Wendy.
I had my mic, my thing muted. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Yeah, type hillbilly. Love you too.
Yeah, those work visas are something, I tell you.
Y'all close the door, Gia.
Right now, we're getting about 3 dozen eggs a day. They have dropped down because it's been so hot outside. And the turkeys, we're lucky if we get an egg a week. The ducks are laying every day consistently. I hate that you have a headache, Willow. You take care of that headache.
Yeah, take something for that.
Those headaches can be bad.
I be having one pounding right here.
I want y'all to see this.
It's so cute.
She wore herself out barking. Coco, they're talking to you.
What's her name?
Coco Bean.
Coco. She looked at you. Coco. Coco.
She watches TV, y'all. She's funny. Oh, she's looking at you now.
Coco. Coco. Hey, Coco.
Did her head like that.
Hey, Coco.
Don't be growling at him. Don't be growling at him.
Like, Mama, who is that?
Coco.
She's not peoply, y'all. She doesn't like people too much.
She'd like me.
She was physically abused. That's all I'm going to say. And
I'm an animal person. Okay, always have been, and that's why my brother never got an animal. Is because when we were kids, all the animals we ever had would attach themselves to me. And hey, where'd she go?
Pooh Bear.
I'm trying to get her up.
And I'll shut up now.
Can't see me.
There she is. She's coming in. Hey, Pooh Bear.
Hey,
You driving?
hi everybody. Always.
You need to turn your mic on, honey. I can't hear you. I thought I added her to the stream.
You did. She's there. She's just in a vehicle. You can actually adjust her mic level, turn her mic level up.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't know that. Dang, Double
I'm
Dog, you know
I'm
everything.
clicking on it. It says mute mic. I don't want to. Okay, unmute. I want it unmute. Hang on. We're trying to get to you, honey. There we go. I can hear you now.
Hey, hi everybody.
Hey, we're so glad
How
you're
y'all
here.
doing?
Yeah, you're
I'm
sideways.
happy to be here. Oh, am I?
No, you straight
You
now.
know.
There you go.
Okay.
We can see you.
Okay. Good. It's good to be seen. It's good to see. I'm trying to let the fly out, girl. With my girls, 2 of my girls. Hi, everybody out there. I'm sorry. I'm like discombobulated for a second. But I just wanted to stop in and say hi to everybody. I've been watching everybody's lives. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get in and say hey to everybody.
Well, I appreciate you dropping by my house.
Yes.
Yes,
This is
thank
real.
you.
ma'am.
The kids
I
are back in
haven't done
school.
a live in a while. So I homeschool, and so I have one child. She's in an all year round homeschool program. So I have her with me, but then I'm taking my 21-year-old to go get lab work done. So
Oh, okay. We homeschooled the three oldest grandsons, and the youngest one is under 2. And my daughter's talking about sending him to Catholic school, y'all, and I'm just not happy about it. I'm like, homeschool this baby.
My oldest son went to Catholic school from 6th grade up to graduation.
Come on.
I went to Catholic school from 1st grade to like mid elementary. I am not, but I'm gonna tell you. Kindergarten, I went to Seventh-day Adventist school, and then I went to Catholic school, and it kind of messed with my belief system because I was being taught a lot of different things. Because we were Christians, but there's certain things that the Catholic Church teaches in their doctrine that doesn't coincide with Christianity as the same with Seventh-day Adventist. So I got really confused for a while, and I had to go through, I don't want to necessarily say a reprogramming, but I had to come up with a firm understanding on what I believe.
Yeah, Catholic Church can mess you up pretty bad. I was married, my first husband was a Catholic, and I went to catechism classes, and by the time I was done, the priest says, well, you know more about the Bible than I do, and if I've been doing something wrong, God's going to blind me, and sure enough, he lost his eyesight.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Are we talking about something that bothers you, Devil Dog? Oh, I'm sorry.
He was in a rush. He might have had to do something, go somewhere.
I hope I didn't hurt his feelings or anything.
I
don't talk a lot about it because it does hurt people's feelings.
It can offend people.
Yeah, but he lost his eyesight, but he kept in contact with me, and I made a lot of friends with the nuns. And of course there are some Christians that are in the Catholic Church, just like every church. God, the religion is man-made. It's God that we have to believe in.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Because as far as I'm concerned, so many people are so focused on following the legalism of it all that we're not focusing on the relationship with God. We can know all of the do's and the don'ts, but not have an intimacy with God.
Right, that's
My
so true.
focus is the intimacy with God. I don't care what title you fall under. Where's your heart and your relationship, your walk with God? Because He says that they will know that you are mine by the way you are, by your walk, by your love, by how you are. So that's where I'm more focused on. I'm non-denominational. I don't want to gangbang. I'm not under anybody's umbrella. I'm just trying to follow Him the best I can.
Yeah, Bonnie Bowers says my pastor has been attacked so much by the enemy, heart attack, throat cancer, so he's had to miss work, and we can be a blessing. Yay!
Amen. That means that he must have a really big assignment, and the enemy is trying to stop it.
Yeah, our church has been without a pastor for 3 years, and we have a pastor coming in Sunday, y'all, that we're going to, actually Saturday they're going to interview him. Hush. And hopefully he's going to be our new pastor, and I'm just praying that this is God's will. We have...
Wendy, go lay down in the dark, in a dark room for a while.
Yeah, put an ice pack on wherever it's hurting and go lay down. We don't want you...
She has a headache?
Yeah, she has a headache.
My daughter get migraines since she was like 7 years old, and she still gets them, have to take medication.
Well, Devil Dog, we know you don't bark too much. Oh, Lord.
I suffer from migraine, and I do have to get in the dark place that the light bothers me. One of the things that I've learned a lot of the times when my blood pressure is up high, I get a migraine.
Yeah. My
I gotta
daughter
go.
will call me from school and be
I gotta
playing,
let the other yapper in, y'all. Hang on. Y'all go ahead and talk.
but she'll be so sick at school.
Mhm.
We got a thunderstorm here, y'all. I may lose
Yeah, I get like really bad migraines when I'm stressed out,
Mm-hmm.
which elevates my blood pressure, and it's been like that since I was a kid. And what I've learned is sometimes I have to talk my way through it. Like I have to tell myself, you
Mm-hmm.
can't allow this to stop you because you got too much to do. And sometimes it's like I kind of like will myself. Definitely, I'm praying, but I'm also telling my body like you're not about to succumb to this. You got to fight it.
Right.
Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have to break down and take like a muscle relaxer because taking just like ibuprofen or something doesn't work. But if I take
Right.
like a Flexeril or a Toradol or something like that, they
Mm-hmm.
help. But I used to have to get shots for my headaches.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter just takes the meds.
What I learned is Pamprin and Midol work fantastic for migraines. And the reason I found out that that happens is because it has 600 milligrams of caffeine in it, or no, 60 milligrams of caffeine or something like that in it. So the caffeine helps with the headache.
I'm
Right.
sorry, Pooh Bear. I'm not taking Pamprin or Midol when I get a migraine. No, thank you.
I always took Excedrin with mine.
Yeah. Excedrin has, what does it have? Aspirin and ibuprofen in it, I believe.
It's got caffeine. I know that.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But see, then you can always just do this. It tastes better,
Yeah,
you know,
caffeine
with
bothers
sugar
me.
and
It puts my
cream.
blood pressure up.
Yeah.
No, it's
But
not good.
triple threat.
Yes,
Wait,
ma'am.
Thank you for coming,
first of all,
Cheryl.
I have to ask this question. Are we talking about anything right now specific, or is it open forum right now?
It's open. I
Okay.
may lose my internet though, y'all, because we have a thunderstorm in the area. In the last 2 days, my power's gone out. So if I disappear off here, y'all know that we're done.
No, you got to come back and end it. You may want to end it now. You can't go over 12 hours on StreamYard. So
Okay.
even if you get booted, you're going to have to come back and end the live stream before 12 hours. Otherwise, you don't get the watch hours.
Okay. And we're at,
That's to learn.
well, I guess we're going to go ahead and end it. I really appreciate everybody
Well,
coming.
let Pooh Bear say what she's going to say real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I just wanted to ask, okay, yesterday we were talking about prepping and making sure that we have the proper ammo and everything. And you were talking about making sure that you keep your tools in the proper place so that they don't get hot and corrode.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've never wiped down, I've never oiled my dog.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of, not a lot, but I have food for them. But I've never even bought the blanks. I still need to get those. Now you were saying that we could reuse those. Do we have to take them in, or do you just reuse it?
Those snap caps, you reuse those. They're like
I
a,
don't have to take them in.
what you mean? You said check them in or take them in?
Take them in to like get refills or anything. I know they're blanks,
No.
but
Mm-mm.
okay. Because I was struggling, like she was saying yesterday. I was like, wait a minute, they cost more than the originals. And I'm like, just to shoot them, because my cousin, she practices at home, but she never explained to me, because I have 2 of the 12, if you know what I mean. And so one can be hand or it can be, complete. Ivers, Johnson, and and Dickerson. And so I'm trying to, like, cause I've not fed them. I've never done anything with them, but I have them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get out to the place to practice, but the one by me is closed. I have to go like back to LA or something like that. So I'm just trying to figure it out because I could be practicing at home with the blanks.
The snap caps are mainly for, they're not going to come out the barrel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not going to actually shoot out the barrel.
Okay. So it's just more so for you to get familiar
Mm-hmm.
with your, okay.
And
Okay.
and be able to clear malfunctions.
Okay, because you scared me yesterday when you were like, if you haven't cleaned them and kept them in a not hot, not cold place, it could misfire or malfunction. I was like, I do not need it malfunctioning on me when I actually do need to use it.
Oh yeah, that's for the real ammo. You want
Right.
to keep those in a cool, dry place.
Right. And I didn't know that. I was like, I learned so much yesterday. I was like, oh, wow. I appreciate your channel because, like, I watch other channels, but, like, you're more detail-oriented as in a teacher. And so I could just glean in your garden, and I was just so grateful.
Hey, my fly family, welcome. I may lose power here in a bit. I've got my cell phone set up. I can go on here and log me out on StreamYard if it does go out. So,
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying to look into a Boresight or a Mantis Layer Academy.
Okay.
I haven't looked into those, but that's what a lot of people are using now, so they can get practice and training with their firearm.
Okay.
my fly family dropped the word hillbilly.
And then for you, I was cracking up with you and that squash. When
Me?
she chopped it. No, hillbilly. When she was just chopping that squash for her.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I said, oh my goodness. I have not been successful this year with growing anything. I'm not giving up. I actually was sitting there earlier while I was watching you guys, going through all of my seeds. I have 1872 sales that I am going home and I'm going to start over again because now I have a shade cloth because where we live is high desert and we've only been here a year and I've been trying to be successful with growing and I've always had hiccups. So now I've learned one thing that I can do to prevent the wind and the sun from jacking up my stuff. So I got some shade cloth, and it's supposed to be wind bearer and sun shade cloth. So I'm hoping and praying that I can be successful. But we have the low tunnels. We have 3 low tunnels that are 20 feet long. So we're going to just be working those and building more because I'm like, look, we got to eat and going to the store is disgusting. I got to make this happen.
Welcome in, Fat Guys with Guns. We are so glad that you're in the house.
Hey, Fat Guy with Guns.
Hi.
And Pooh Bear, I heard you have you bought some land. You started a homestead. Something happened with your chickens. What happened?
Oh my gosh. So we moved in and wait, Simon, go get your lab work done. No, you don't need me. My 21-year-old needs me to hold her hand while she goes get her lab work done.
Go see the vampire, child.
Okay, now she's telling my business. So we lived in Los Angeles for 12 years, and we have been wanting to move for the longest, and so we just went out on faith and used my husband's DA loan started getting birds. We got
Pooh
our
Bear, what
first
branch was he in?
Navy.
Oh,
Yeah, he did 8 years in the Navy, but I'm a big military family. My great grandfather, my grandma, they actually met in the Army. My father is in the Army.
well,
My
tell my
sister,
little
everybody's
sister,
military.
tell my little sister, his big brother Marine said thank you for his service.
I will.
Because you know
Your little
Marines are the
sister?
men's, Marine Corps is the men's department of the Navy.
Hoorah!
So not going there with you. See, if I were to say something like, "Oh, the morons," you'd be upset.
No, I wouldn't.
Bonnie
I was
Bauer
just
says
gonna
she's so
tell
happy
my
to be with all you brothers and sisters. I am glad you're here too, Bonnie.
Yes, and thank you for your service. But we got 1.6 acres of land, and we just started, getting them. I would get like 10 to 20 at a time, and then around Easter time, we got our first ducks, and we already had like 150 chicks, and then we got our meat birds, and then we got turkeys, and so 2 Mondays ago, I see this dog right by my window. I have a sliding door, and I see this dog right by my door. And I'm like, shoo, shoo. And then I get up and I see that the sheds are open because we let our birds out the free range every day. So we get out there and it's just a massacre. I lost over 100 birds, lost all my turkeys, I want to say 10 egg layers left and 1 duck.
Oh, that's so sad. That is really, really sad.
Yeah, so, and this dog, it just killed for sport. Didn't eat nothing. Just killed them. And we don't know whose dog it is. So, I mean, and it didn't just walk into my yard. It hopped the fence or crawled under whatever it did. And my fence, I'm 5'4". It's my height. And this was a puppy. So, I mean, I don't know if it dug or what it did, how it got into my yard. But, yeah, so I had 2 turkeys, 2 baby turkeys, and I had got 10 chicks. So I had the 12 plus the 10. But then before we left on our cruise, I ordered 20 more. So every week or every 2 weeks, I'm just going to be ordering like 20 to 40 more because the goal is 30 because this was our business that we were starting. We have been working with the USDA and the Department of Agriculture to become a legit farm and to do the boxes where you can sell the produce and the meat and everything. We were working on that and selling our eggs and the meat birds. I had ordered 80 meat birds.
Oh, wow.
Now, a lot of them had died because this is our first time and we didn't really know what we were doing with the meat birds and how they grow and everything. So we were going to start over again anyway, but we had at least 30 left and they all got killed. So we're starting over, and it was really frustrating for me because when we started this, I'm a caregiver. That's one of the things that I do. And I had a good client that was I was getting paid like $3,000 a month for that one client. I let that client go because he was becoming too abusive. So I don't have that money to just be like, oh, let me just go buy some more. It's okay, go get some more. I don't have that kind of money. This is like, I'm driving for Uber, like, trying to make up that income. So now for this to happen, it really, really just devastated me. But I just was like, you know what? Take it to the chin. It's a part of life. Keep it pushing.
Bonnie Bear and all of our military families, we salute you because without y'all, our military would be lost.
Absolutely.
Y'all are the backbone of this country, honeys.
Absolutely.
Devil dog.
Yep. I'm former Army Reserves, and I wasn't in long enough really to have anything. But I had a back injury, so I had an honorable discharge with honorable causes, and now I can't get my DD 214. They won't give it to me.
That's awful.
Yep.
What?
They said it burned in the fire, y'all, and I was in well after the 10 years after the fire. It's a
Wow.
where they
What you
burned it.
What
Yeah.
you got to say about that flag there, Pooh Bear?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely awesome.
My
Yay.
dad's an army vet. Yeah.
Yep.
I have everybody in my family except for the Air Force or the Coast Guard. But like I said, most of my family is either Navy or Army, but my uncle was in the Marine Corps. So I have love for everybody. I
I
don't
love your
care.
uncle.
We have 3 nephews that was in the Marine Corps, and one of them signed up again for the Army.
My
Well,
sister
see-
was
He
in
did
the
his tour with the
Navy.
Marine Corps. Yeah.
My great grandpa was in the Air Force. My grandpa was in the Navy, and then he went Merchant Marines. My dad was in the Army, and I had to be better than all of them, so I went in the Marine Corps. Either that or stupid, or you all call us jarheads.
So for me, my grandmother on my this is the crazy thing. My grandmother on my mom's side, her dad was in the Army. She was in the Army. That's where she met my grandfather. And then they had one son that went to the Marines. But then my father, he was in the Army as well. And then I have my sister. She was in the Navy for, I think, 6 years. And then I have a cousin that just retired. Then I have a lot of other cousins that were in the Navy, but only one Marine. What does that say? Only had one crazy person.
Well,
People have to be crazy to be a Marine.
one of my
They
best
train you to
friends.
be crazy.
Yeah, it is true. It's a cult, and we're proud of it. But one of my best friends from middle school, you'll see him on my live sometimes. His screen name's T-Rock. He went in the Air Force. I went in the Marine Corps. He went in the Air Force. And he told me one time, he's like, Eddie, I was going to join the Marine Corps, but I couldn't pass the test. I'm like, what test is
Was it
that,
crazy?
Bobby? He said, I couldn't fit my head in the jar.
Oh my Lord. My uncle was Navy, and he came back from Vietnam with Agent Orange. Died from Agent Orange.
How did that happen?
I don't know, but my husband's dad was unloading the Agent Orange off the airplanes over wherever it was that they were at in Vietnam. And when my husband was born, he was born with birth defects from the Agent Orange.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have a cousin that was born without a uterus because of Agent Orange.
No, I've been on here almost 3 hours. I'm waiting for lunch there, fat guy with guns.
Yeah, I got to get off here and start cooking. I appreciate everybody that's come up on panel today and all our
Well,
guests out there
You might
in
as
the
well.
chat
You might as well go 7 minutes. Make it 3 hours straight.
Sure. Well, I got 3 minutes on mine.
What are you cooking?
No, you look up here at the top right-hand corner. It says live for 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I've got home canned spaghetti sauce. I've got my meat already defrosted. We're having spaghetti tonight. And today I made a mincemeat pie. We're going to have that for dessert.
That's your spaghetti sauce. Is it the one that what you just made?
Yes.
Washing it? Okay. Yes.
Yes. One that I just made.
I'm not cooking tonight. They're eating leftovers.
Well, we have fend for ourselves night too around here. So my husband doesn't like that night too much.
I made turkey burgers yesterday, and I used some Drunken Chef's rubs. I put the SPG seasoning in it.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, it was hot to me.
SPG don't got nothing hot in there but salt, pepper, and garlic. That's all it has in there.
Was
It's
it
just
the pepper that was hot?
It was
It's-
a little hot to me.
you're crazy.
Maybe it was
I
the pepper.
I eat the habaneros, the SPG habanero, Tarsha. I love it.
You and my husband get along because he loves the hot stuff.
Yeah, I do too. My wife likes the SPG, the regular one. I told her, I said,
Hmm.
you like the jalapeno. It's not really hot or anything else. The habanero's got a little bit of a kick, but I love it.
My version of hot is like hot Cheetos or hot fries. There's
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Church's Chicken, but Church's Chicken used to have the jalapenos with it, and my mom would she'd take the skin and put a little chicken inside of it, and then wrap it around a jalapeno, and then she'd open it up, she'd bite the tip off and take all the seeds out, then she'd eat it. And so I
Yeah.
can handle that. But
Yeah, we
I'm not trying to ghost pepper or nothing like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah. We raised those little cherry, I call them cherry bombs one year. And one of our pianists at church loved hot peppers, and she bit into one, and we told her, I said, don't take the second bite. She bit into it the second bite, and her face went total red, and she couldn't breathe. We thought we were going to have to call 911.
She needed some milk.
Well, we didn't have any milk in the church, but we found some bread, and we started feeding her bread.
Hey, Tarsha, do you think they may have mislabeled one of those bottles? She may not be there
I
right
think
now.
she sat down.
Yeah,
for a
she
second.
stepped away.
My son called me.
Oh,
I had to
hey,
talk to
do
him
you
real
think
quick.
they may have? Do you think he may have mislabeled one of the bottles?
I
Did you
don't,
I
taste
wish
like
I
a
could see my
jalapeno or
baby's
habanero?
face. She was
Because
mad.
I mean,
I'm not
that's
sure.
possible.
She cried.
Mm.
She was.
But
I,
I love his habanero. I'll put it like if I'm eating sweet potato fries or whatever, I'll put some ketchup on the side and put the habanero in there and mix it up. I love it. But I love spicy food though.
I used
You
to
know,
not like it, but now I like it. But that one had my tongue.
did you see where Belt Loop ate that Caribbean habanero? Where he screamed and cried like a little girl, was yelling, "Ow!"
Oh yeah, yeah.
I told him to send me some. He hasn't done it yet, so I could prove how much of a little woo woo he is.
See, there's just certain things that I know about myself, and I'm a G for a lot. I had 60 sections. I'm not getting a tattoo because I'm not going to purposefully inflict pain of a needle. I hate needles. And licking something that's gonna cause my mouth to turn colors and make me wish I was dead, I'm good. I tap out before I even start. Not doing it.
Mud, tell
Bonnie,
your husband I said hey.
Bonnie, that video will be up on August 16th with that pie in it. So y'all be watching that. Mud and Mascara's back in the house. Yeah, we're still on here yapping. We got 10 more minutes.
Miss Bonnie asking about the sweet potato harvest.
I just found out that I can still drop more potatoes. So I'm going to try my best to get that done tonight.
Bonnie, I would believe when they start dying back, that would be when you harvest them. I haven't harvested any sweet potatoes before. But I do know that my husband pulled our red potatoes. And I kept telling him, they're not ready. They're not ready. He insisted on doing it. And we got 3 potatoes out of that barrel. I was so mad.
See, it's time for me to harvest mine, but I can't because it's been raining. And you're not supposed to harvest it while it's wet or something? I don't know.
No, they need to be dry because you want them dry. The sweet potatoes, you're going to have to cure them. I put them in an oven with a strand of regular Christmas lights because it'll keep the oven at about 100 degrees. You keep the door cracked open. Leave them in there for a week, and it sweetens the potatoes up and it hardens that skin. And then you can take them out and box them up and put them in a cold room.
Okay. Yeah, I got to harvest my red ones too.
And I still got sweet potatoes from last year, y'all. You know, they say they only last about 3 to 6 months like that. I still have sweet potatoes.
have you ever harvested your potatoes or any of your roots, your carrots or anything, and then left them in the dirt?
I haven't, but I've heard other people that do that.
I have too, because I'm trying to figure out. I know definitely through canning, I have 3 canners. That's not the issue. I'm trying to figure out how I can keep it in its natural state and preserve it longer.
Now, the white potatoes, when you take them out, you want to lay them out and let them dry out good. And then you can just store them, but you don't want to take the dirt or anything off of them. You want them stored just like they came out of that dirt. And
Right.
you can wash them once you're done. You can actually brush off some of the dirt after they're dried, so you don't have big clumps, but you want to keep them and do the same thing. You want to box them up and put them in a dark, cold room.
Okay, my pantry maybe.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, because see, when we lived in LA, everything we grew everything out of containers. And we tried potatoes before, but we were not successful. And so we tried it again this time in one of the raised beds, but I think we pulled them too early because the red potatoes, they were like on like one big vine, and there was like a lot of little small tiny ones and then like a couple of big ones, but it was
Right.
like all on one thing. And my son was like, "Mom, you gotta pull them back, you gotta pull them back." I'm like, "No, they're not ready."
Yeah, they weren't ready yet. That's like what my husband, I kept telling him, I said, no, the leaves haven't turned yellow on them yet. You have to wait until the leaves turn yellow. And Mud and Mascara asked if, do we have a basement or cellar? And no, I do not have either one of those, unfortunately. We are using a bedroom, and I have put blackout curtains in that bedroom. I turn my air conditioner on in the summertime. I close the vent off in the wintertime, and it stays cold. It's on the north end of my house.
Gotcha.
Well, y'all, we have gone over the 3-hour mark, and I hate to cut this off, but we're going to have to because this storm is here, and I have lost power the last 2 days. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks for
Okay.
having us.
Yes, I enjoyed, and congratulations on your first live.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, congratulations. And just so you
This
know,
is awesome.
when you hit end broadcast, it'll come up. That doesn't end it. It'll come up with another little box that says, "Are you sure?" Whatever, and you click yes, and then it'll end broadcast. The red live up in the top left-hand corner will turn gray, and that's when you know you're not live anymore.
Okay. Thank you, friends, for coming by.
You're
Thanks for having
welcome.
us.
I love all of
Hi,
y'all.
everyone in the chat.
Semper
Love you
Fi.
all.
God
Bye.
bless.
Stay
Bye-bye.
God
safe.
bless everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I got to get in here and cook.
And you're still live.